선수로 처음 데뷔를 하게 되었을 때 되게 설렜고 기다려왔던 기회가 와가지고 살면서 좀 가장 기뻤던 순간이었던 것 같습니다.
중국에 스카우트 A가 들어왔어요. 이제 갔는데 루키 선수가 있었어요.
Ito, naalala mo to si Deshay?
선수였어요. 근데
Yung sa IGN, di ba, nanalo siya?
Yun ang kalaban nila, Caps.
재밌겠다.
ng Fnatic.
Yep.
한것 같습니다.
Yep. Bugbog nga sila Caps dun eh. 0-3.
0-3.
Kala ko nga sila yung mananalo dun eh.
Ano, na-overshadow lang sila ng camera kasi sikat sila sa West.
Hindi, kasi nandun si Reckless eh. Kala ko mananalo talaga siya pero, yeah, no?
Ako rin.
以后就是自己本身就跟其他队伍的选手比起来，可能那个时候自己是没有进步的。
那这次的世界赛，大家对他的一个期望，我相信一定不低。
Carry ah.
작년 월드 경기가 끝났을 때 헤이셋을 벗은 순간부터는 뭔가 온몸이
Dalawang Korean team sa China. I mean, dalawang Korean
이런
player.
좋은 기회도 놓친 내가 다음에 이런 기회를 또 잡고 우승을 할 수 있을까라는 생각이 많이 들었던 것 같아서 그게 많이 분하고 힘들었던 것 같습니다.
Ano, tag dito, Weibo Gaming. Weibo. WBG. False Phoenix. Nanalo sila nung 2019.
Wait, dyan na ba yun? Di ba yung iba yun?
Yung alin?
Di ba iba yung fan lock sa Weibo?
Iba?
Kaya,
꿈이 있기 때문이죠.
Fun Plus ba o Fire Plus? Nakalimutan ko pangalan nila eh.
Fan Flash Phoenix.
Fun Plus. Okay.
Sino kalaban nila noong last
Finals? DRX.
DRX.
Talo sila.
오랜 노력에
Tag dito medyo naiyak ako nung natalo sila.
웨이보
Ang ganda din kasi ng laban eh.
Mananalo sana sila kung na-smite ni Honor yung na-steal na yung drama.
Kaso nag-cooldown kasi yung GA niya kaya wala siyang time mag-smite. Wala na rin silang choice dun eh.
Hindi, ma-issue dun, di ba? Nagpakita agad ko siya ata.
Ako kung ano nangyari dun. Viego yung gamit niya dun.
Nawala,
두 번째 우승은
Tag dito,
silang nawala yung rip.
하나도 놓치지 않고
nag-activate kasi yung Guardian Angel niya nung na-smite na yung Dragon, edi wala. Hindi naman active yung smite palagi.
세 번째 우승은
Hindi naman siya tulad ng Redemption na kahit ma-down ka. Pwede mo activate yung Redemption. Tingnan mo itong sasabihin niya.
우승은 우리 팀을 위한 것입니다.
Bro. Figure is such a papa. Once you play, labit ng transition na yun.
Matay naman, naiiyak ako. Gaga.
Yung journey makikita mo yung Keria bro. Gods. Tonight is history bro. Yung ulti niya kay Ruler. The Shy.
영광을
Faker.
찾습니다.
Damn Faker. Once you play.
단한 팀만이 전설이 됩니다.
Gods.
T1 pa din, T1!
We stick to T1 bro.
T1 ka mo yun, brother.
Isang dekada na si Faker dito.
Tandaan mo lang ron. Hindi sila magiging sikat kung wala si Faker.
Exactly. Si Faker naman na talaga nagdodala mula day one. Yung remember that day? Yung Faker, look at the clients, look at the moves.
Yep.
Faker, what was that? Di ba, Sadsad?
Sana yung mga panahon na paano daw ako mag-classic coach ah. Mina 1v1 ko pa yung pinsa ko talo ko palagi.
Ano yan? Ba't nag-queue up ka pa 5 minutes na lang, oh? Plano mo bang hindi makita yung ano, yung stream, yung performance ng New Jeans?
Kaya ko tignan. Kaya ko panoorin ba dalawa?
Tatlo daw mata niya.
Tatlong mata.
Dual mo.
Parang niya. Ala.
May genjutsu yata
Dual
to eh.
monitor. Tayo na, sana all.
May genjutsu yata to eh.
Yan, alta ka dyan. Alta ba?
Ikaw ba si Vega? Bawat ano. Bawat hindi ka may
Saglit,
altab.
no? Mag-all chat ka. Wait lang, panoorin ko lang saglit si Faker.
Tapos tapos nag-dot responding.
Ano to? God.
Pangit ng team comp nyo, gagi. Wala kayong ano, front. Naka-ignite.
Gago, sino mid nyo?
Ariana.
Ariana.
Ito na lang tayo sa Brian. Sana lahat ng player nakasama ko magagaling.
Ang tingin kay Oriana, putang na support eh.
Masakit dami ko early ah.
Masakit nga, pero ano, tingin ko sa kanya support.
Ba't may kalaro akong silver, pre? Tinaasan ko ning MMR mo.
Nilaro mo ba?
Hindi. Di ba nakikipagduo ka sa akin tapos makakalaban natin diamond tas ano? Emerald tsaka
Oo.
platinum.
Alam mo ba, hindi ka, ang pangit ka ng system po.
Ba't?
Kasi no, ano to? Plat ba to, Ron? Plat ba to? To?
Hmm?
Ano to?
Asan? Tutok mo. Silver.
Ito to.
Silver.
Ito.
Silver.
Okay. Ito plat to, di ba?
Silver.
Umaga, may muungol na asa.
Ito. Silver din to?
Silver lahat yun.
Walang plat. Pero nakapara, dalawang plat, tapos tatlong gold.
Oo, nandyan ako eh.
Hindi, nung naglaro ko, di ba sabi ko sa'yo?
Yung kalaban puro.
Oh. Buti na lang nag-remake nung ano na yun, putya.
There's nothing you can do, Mat.
Ay, just devil it. Meron nga, bronze eh. Mas magaling pa dun kaysa sa gold eh.
Tas Smurf pala, no? Yung tag dito.
Ayun,
Yung dating ka-teammate ko dun sa kabilang Discord. Bumili sila ng gold account sa Vietnam. Tas mga diamond sila. Gagi, iniyot lahat ng mga silver eh.
gago, tapos final terms.
Yeah, that's how I say it, bro. Get used to it.
Excuse me.
Ano mas maganda? Rate or
Kamusta yung exam nyo?
Kamusta yung
Mark?
exam nyo, Mart?
Okay lang.
Confident ka ba? Napapasa ka?
Papasaya.
Yes, papasa yan, syempre. Ba't di ka nag-UST
Bulo
ba?
ako, so. Ako?
Oo.
Hindi na kasi 120 dyan. Pamamilya ko.
Well, true naman.
Sa college, magkakalelayo na tayo. Literal na personal na.
Bala kayo,
Personal
di ako
shit.
magka-college.
Wala ko.
Nag-aaral lang kayo, bagong tatrabaho na ako.
Ay, good luck sa'yo, pre. Good luck sa papasukin yung
Ano yung
responsibility
pulse fire na, Kate?
Pulse fire, Caitlyn.
Tapos project na. Meron akong ganyan eh.
Yung project na ano? Project... sino yan?
Project,
Meron ako niya sa Wild Rift.
Wild Rift lang malalaro ko ngayon.
Bakit?
Wala akong mouse.
Bakit?
Naiwan ko sa school.
Why did you bring your mouse? Do they not have their...
They have a shit mouse.
But it's cool. Of course, they will always have a shit mouse.
You know what?
No matter how...
Di ba artist ka? Alam mo yung feeling na gumagamit ka ng mouse habang nagdo-drawing. Tapos yung
Why?
cursor ng mouse mo biglang aalis sa monitor. You know
Why?
that feeling? Why?
Yeah,
Exactly why? Why don't they provide a better Drawing equipment for computers. Why?
Bro, fucking equipment. Cheap, it's cheaper
yung
here.
poke ko kaya sa'yo.
And they can't, they can't even
And nag-scale yung Kate.
afford it.
Bro, nabili.
I-scale.
They can't
Mga
afford
drawing tablet ko, 150 lang eh. Kasi grabe sale nun eh.
Stylus pen, 150?
No, buong drawing tablet.
Buong drawing tablet. How
Yeah.
magaling original price?
1K ata. Grabe kasi, ano yun, Christmas ano yun eh.
Ito na, nagsisimula na. Fucking watch you assholes. Fuck, watch this.
I'm here. God's go!
Gods! LOL
Nandito yung ano.
esports. Nabuhay pa kayo dun? Ay, na-inabol na kayo ganito rin.
It's in the game.
Baby, alright, Showmaker! Putang ina mo. Baby, wait.
Ano lang sa showmaker?
Gods.
Patay na siya ng Aaron, patay na si showmaker.
Ang kilala ko lang si Shu.
Welcome everyone to the League of Legends 2023 Worlds Final live from
Skydog.
Seoul, South Korea. Here we see the Mercedes-Benz trophy carrier vehicle arrive at the venue.
Mercedes.
Mercedes yung sasakyan tapos BMW yung naka-sponsor.
This is what it is all for. The final hopes of the LPL.
Alam niyo yun? Mercedes.
Mercedes.
Yung pinipitik-pitik, yung babae. Mercedes.
Ay, Bentley yun.
Gumaganon.
Bentley.
Hindi, meron din nun eh. Mercedes. Bentley. Ayo.
Si Shocks.
Why is Nezuko cake top? What the fuck?
Shocks.
Tumitingin lang ako sa Pinterest ng madod. Why is Nezuko here?
Diyan mag-perform yung Eugenes. On that fucking stage. That wide stage. Ba't ako Ba't pala naka-teamuhat ako? Teamuhat. Dude, they're wearing teamuhat. I have teamuhat here but I'm not wearing it. Cause fuck that little rat. Stick to Fedora.
Apot. Gagi ka, nagkakabugbugo na. Patay, isa pa.
Iyo.
Oink.
Gagi ang bobo ng rel. Dinikitan niya yung akay. Tumalsik tuloy yung lightning. Wait! Shockwave! What was that? Anyways. Longest game. Genji vs BLG. Shortest game T1 vs C9. Okay. Kain kayo habang nanonood syempre. Masarap kumain na ba nanonood? Hindi ko na naluto yung Hindi ko na naluto yung itlog. Mospik. Kaisa. Bababa na naman yung Rakan dito. Jarvan Rakan. Bababa to.
Kita mo, ganyan magano. Ay, pocha. No!
Anong tinamaan mo?
Teka. Oh, sige.
And this one was quite interesting because we only had 4 Baron steals and last year at Worlds we had 10 in the final.
Okay, traded.
Baka ulit, gumayo si Steel dito. Magugumayo si Steel naman sa Varus.
No. Walang dyan sa
Dito, Swords.
Ayaw, baka.
Naalala ko yung mga Steel ni Guma.
Gawin nyo na po yung Varus, Varus skin ni Gumayusi. Thank you po.
Wag nanalo sila dito.
Nanalo sila, wala akong tiwala.
Meron syempre T1 yan eh. Pero kinakabahan ako.
Huwag kang kabahan.
T1.
Chill naman si Zeus sa top eh, kaya kalaban niya si Shai, kaya okay lang.
Pero pag naagaw yung ano niya, Aatrox. Kasi Aatrox main seed na siya eh. Bala na silang Aatrox user.
Pwede naman siya mag-Jace siguro.
Ganda. Pag nag-lock siguro ng ano. Pag naban yung Rumble, tas nilock yung Aatrox, baka magkasante siya.
So yun, no? Yun, no? Sasarap mag ano.
It is, and for LCK versus LPL, of course, they are our two best regions, so they are going to fight a lot. So let's take a look at the history between them, also in terms of the
T1 2016, Samsung Galaxy 2017, IG 2018, FPX 2019, Dam1 2020, EDG 2021. Tapos ano? DRX 2022. Oh, 10 wins yung LCK. Tapos 2 lang sa ano, sa China. Lakas pala ng Korea eh.
Yeah, and I think like post, because obviously the South Korean teams were default the best in the world for so long.
Pagkatapos ng New Jeans, gagawin ko na yung
regardless of whether it's an LPL or
PC ko.
LCK team,
Di ka manonood ng World Smart? History to.
Kaya,
History to.
which thus far has been T1.
mga pag game 5.
Pag walang game 5.
Yeah, and sometimes it's turned on a dime in the final. So let's see what also turned on a dime is last
Okay, nagsibok
week when
sila,
Faker
okay.
engaged on
Sa top
roller
3 rin yung
coding,
Rel,
it was
okay, free plates.
immediately one of the best
They have to
players
ban
in
Kesante,
World
bro.
Class.
That's so fucking
Yeah,
toxic.
honestly, for me, this is up there with best play the entire year, not even just at Worlds. And they released the communications for this play as well. I definitely give you some advice to go look at it because Faker starts calling for this play 30 seconds ahead of time. It really does give you some insight into the genius of this player. He knows
Okay,
that
pwede
they
na
have
kumuwi.
desynced waves with mid and bottom. He clears the bottom wave, starts telling his team to look for the engage 30 seconds ahead of time because he knows even if there's a teleport from
Bye.
to catch up on this play, the channel time for a teleport is 4 seconds, and he'll have that small 4-second window of a 5v4 advantage to be able to make good. This is the big
Makikita mo yung
initiation.
OP
Faker
ng
makes the
attack speed
engage.
Jin.
He first goes for the auto to try and mind game ruler here, then
Okay,
prediction flashes.
Attack speed,
He gets his ultimate
hindi
down,
naman nagkaka-attack speed
before
din ah.
even
Ano
Hindi,
yun ah?
nag-convert kasing attack speed sa ano, damage.
The
Ayun nga.
other unsung heroes of this play are the
Kaya nga,
T1
sabi ko
members
attack speed Jin.
following up on it. Owner comes here to
Sabi ko
catch
lang.
the play, and then Zeus brings the extra damage to kill the first carry.
Nakuha ko pa yung cannon, let's go.
Beautiful stuff there, take him down.
Ganda nung play.
With the hilarious standing.
For then sectioning off the other carry here, Knight, and making sure that both JDG's superstar AD carries are taken care of. But then, look at it from the point of view from JDG. They know this could
Sino
be
yung
actually
naslane?
a
Okay,
game-ending
naslane yun.
play. So 369 was finally arrived with that teleport and could
Saan
not
yung
make
ano?
the kill onto
Ang
Gumayushi,
bogok
trying to take
ni-
down the AD carry that is going to provide so much pushing power. But the way
Bro,
that Renata bailout actually works, as you can see,
Ano?
Gumayushi
Tignan mo kung nasaan yung bot. Bot nila. Nasa
Sa mid,
ano,
tas
nasa mid
nag-in.
ang putya.
Nag-in sila dun ah.
Already using a stopwatch
Oh.
to deny that reset from the bailout. Gumayushi can actually
Replay.
prolong the bailout with
Exactly.
his own stopwatch
Mga
to
bogo.
buy time for Kanavi's to
Oh,
end.
patanggalin ko yung ano
Owner to
niyan.
just barely be able to get that smite
isa pa.
kill after Kanavi flashes away.
Worth
Desperately trying to
it.
get just
Push
one
pa natin.
kill for JDG to deny T1 from ending the game off of a single play that, let me remind you, they started 4,000 gold down against a Baron buff.
Lagay tayo
being
ng ano
sieged
dito.
on both sides with only a small window to make this play, and that's what makes
Ito naman anong sa ng Leona.
so great. He has that killer instinct. He makes the call, and the dedication and the perfect play there from all of the T1 members playing their parts.
What an excellent breakdown, and you say it there. It is so incredible for Faker, and we get a highlight like this almost every year, and has been doing it for 10 years. So maybe it should be cool to rank some of our favorite Faker moments, and let's see the tier list because we should have some special categories as it is our unkillable demon king.
Those all look like good categories to me.
Unkillable Demon
I was
King.
gonna say the floor we're starting at is very high.
So Kobe, do you want to
Masyado
start with that
ma...
down ruler?
I mean, I'm so in love with this play. because the comms were released, he starts calling it so early, and all of the T1 members play it so well. To me, this, like I said, could be play of the year. I'm putting that Unkillable Demon King straight at the top. I love this play.
I also think like context matters, right? Like this is it's stopping JDG's Golden Road. It's T1's revenge after that series when
Unkillable Demon King.
Yung play niya na to. Ang ganda kasi ng play niya eh. Nahuli niya si Ruler doon. Redemption. Legends never die.
Yeah, we're gonna take into account also kind of what else goes into the play. Let's pull the next one up. Let's see if anyone recognizes it. I believe it's an Orianna Shockwave.
Orianna Shockwave versus Katie.
I feel like this is like a Zale's test, right? Where it's like,
Yan, gameplay niya dati.
Oh, history niya nung 2016.
So obviously this was a disaster.
Faker's
It
Shockwave.
was a good play from
Oh.
Faker. It's a great play from Faker, right? I wouldn't put it in like the insane upper echelon of his plays.
Where's it going?
I mean, I'd put a Faker play.
Pagkabalik ka durog kayo sa akin.
Pinakamagandang play niya talaga yung anong Faker, what was that?
Early days.
Those were days, 2013 days.
But it was perfect play there. Good time.
Okay, let me
Ang pangit ng comment ng kaibigan niya sa kanya ay yung kampi niya sa kanya.
Sino? Faker?
Let's take a look at this next one specifically. It's also one
Yung isa.
famous plays in League of Legends also.
Ito yung ito sa pinakamagandang ano, place.
Sabi nung isa, di ba merong, pinanood ko yung na-analyze ko, sabi niya. So, both teams meron silang, yung isang team sa mission, dalawa sila ta.
Mirror team kasi wala, blind pick pa lang, wala pa silang draft pick dati.
have to give respect to Wolf for the setup. I know this always comes up. Beautiful recon play for him to set up.
Darakan Jarvan, Orianna play. Goated yan, syempre.
It's crazy.
Everybody knows that play.
Saan ka pupunta, ha?
And they make a miracle.
SS naman.
Fuck, that pala, hindi ako kumuha ng sabaw ng, ng sauce ng...
Baka sila yung mag-FF.
Bra. Ang tawag doon? Ang tawag doon sa ulam na yung clams? Na kulay green?
Ayaw mo ng clams.
Ay, pinakita yung
like clams.
Faker play.
Yeah. Firi you.
Anong tawag doon?
Clams
na green?
Sorry, nag-surrender na sila ron. Easy.
GG.
Anong tawag doon?
Who's watching? Who's watching? Sining dalawa nanonood? Who's watching, ha?
Ba, wala ba?
Kumuha ko ng sauce nun para may lasa yung kanin ko. Putang ina yung allergy ko, nag-i-start na. Gagong kasi ng mukha ako. Kaya wala kasing ibang ulam, yun lang.
Nagni.
Saka nang kato ng mukha ako, wait lang.
Nagano ka na niya, sidestep
Wala.
Oo.
Ayun.
Low at the timing.
Oh my god, look at how he gets around the Cassiopeia ultimate.
Fucking Faker, bro. He's a fucking good.
Magaling daming play ni Faker, go.
Throughout his career, 10 years ka ba namang nasa industry ng gaming? Siyempre.
What is the next move that your opponent is going to do? And then
Okay, easy win yun.
be able to act for it and dodge
Isa pa,
for
de
it.
joke
So,
lang.
that one to me is a play that influenced a lot of other players.
Yeah, no?
I mean, legendary. We understand.
Okay, ano kasi ito, matagal pa ron. Ano pa? Tawag dito, ano muna ng caster, then performance ng new jeans, tapos yung laro. Kaya matagal-tagal pa.
Made such an impression on our sport overall in and outside of the Rift, and that's why I wanted to bring up this next play that we can rank. It's a sick one, and it's one of my absolute favorites.
I know what's coming.
Yung roll niya. Tumble roll.
Out of game. Let's go. Perfect.
Kailan yun?
2016.
I feel like I haven't seen it anymore. Yeah.
2015 ba yun? 2015 ba?
2017.
15 yun. Yung tumbling niya? 15 yun.
Ay, 15 pala. Yeah.
Saan yun? Tawag
15
dito?
pala kasi. 15 dark red nga pala yung nila. Yung shirt.
2017, white red sila eh.
Oo. Tapos sa 2016 is sila eh. Red white din kaso mas wala pa 3-star. Kasi dun sa 2017, meron na silang 3 stars sa gilid eh.
Years of hosting worlds. Si Shox. Isang dekada na din si Shox pala dito sa industry.
Ilan taon na ba si Faker?
25. 27 na siya ngayon. Siya yung pinakamatandang player sa ano, LOL. Gaming scene.
Pati ng mukha ko, putang ina.
Nagsimula siya 17 years old.
So let's find out what this means to him today as he's standing by with
Sheesh, Faker.
Ay, ano? Tawag dito. Aaron,
Yeah.
diba kanina sabi ko maglalaro kami sa girlfriend ko ng
Valo?
ng Valo.
Oo.
Bago mag-start.
Oh.
Ayun, hindi ako kinikibo dahil nagalit sa akin nung binibigyan nung sinasabi ko na yung kalaban niya nasa right lang niya kasi naka-viper siya sa loob ng pit niya. Sabi ko yung Jet nasa kanan mo na, ay nasa likod mo na. Tapos inultihan, namatay, naubos yung ulti ng Jet. Then umikot yung Jet.
Oh.
Tapos sabi ko nasa right mo na. Pagtapos nun, ayaw diyang makinig, namatay siya sa Jet. Nandun nga sa right side. Tapos nagalit sa akin kasi daw tinuturuan ko siya.
Ano ba rank niya? Ano rank niya?
Hindi kami nag-rank. Dati nag-rank kami, umabot siya ng ay, silver lang.
Aya.
Yun.
Ano yung nag-away kayo ngayon?
Mas lalo lumala yung situation. Kasi last time, di ba, sabi na kinuwento ko sa iyo sa inyo about dun sa LRT.
Oo.
Yeah, nagalit siya dun. Dahil daw, bakit ko daw like sinishare sa inyo habang nandun siya. Hindi ba maganda yun? Hindi ba pag sinare ko behind her back, hindi ba betray ko yung trust niya? Diba?
Oh, parang pinapakita mong may tiwala ka sa set isa. Kunento mo yun dahil proud ka. Kunento mo yun dahil proud ka sa kanya. O proud siya. Proud ka na may girlfriend ka. At least as for me, that's how I see it.
Nagagalit siya sa akin doon kasi daw ba't daw pa ako na nangyari. Proud ako kasi pogi ako sa tingin ng tao. Pero tawag doon, unrelated naman yun sa babae. Naman ako ibang reaction nung ginawa niya yun, nakatiti natulala lang ako nung sinabi ng babae yun. Tapos nagagalit siya doon.
Sabi ng babae.
Kick niya daw kasi.
Ay, hindi mo ba alam yun, Mark?
Hindi niya pa alam.
Kasi Mark, nung nakaraan, magkasama kami ni Kel. Kailan ba yun? Wednesday. Pumunta kami ng SM Santa Mesa. Yung pagtapos namin gumalagal, kumain, Starbucks, umuwi na kami. Sakto, pagsakay ko ng train, may nakita akong spot sa yung maliit lang yung space. Pero umupo pa rin ako kasi kasya naman ako, petak. Then, di ko alam ba ang babae sa left side ko, usog siya ng usog, like ina-adjust sa sarili niya para makaupo ako na maayos. I thought she was being friendly lang. Nung nakapunta na kami ng SM SM station ng Marikina, Pasig. Nagtanong siya bigla, asan na po tayo? Tumingin ako sa paligid. Tinignan ko, nasabi ko nasa Marikina, Pasig na po. Nag-thank you siya. Pagtayo niya, tapos malapit na siya dun sa pinto, lumingon, tinuro ako, tapos sabi, I think you're cute.
My God.
Then of course, ikikwento ko sa inyo yun. Kasi hindi, kinuwento ko rin sa kanya yun, syempre. So that was my mistake.
Learn by experience, brother.
Tawag doon. Kasi ang unfair na, Ang violent ng reaction niya, sabi niya, una hindi daw siya nagsasama ganun. Tapos bigla na lang nag-change yung mood niya. Grabe na pag niya. Kung ano pinagsasabi niya, ay nagalit na, to the point na nagalit na sa akin, wala naman na pero ang unfair nun, kasi bago yun, nang mangyari yun, 2 days before, kinuwento naman niya na may lalaki daw na nag-confess sa kanya. Wala akong violent reaction, ba't ako magsisilos? Diba, ganun yung trato niya.
Nakakatakot pala mag-girlfriend. Pag
Sabi ko sa kanya, sinabi ko sa kanya, ba't naman ako nung nagkwento ka ng ganun. Tapos sabi niya, hindi ko alam. Hindi daw niya alam bakit ganun yung niya, reaction niya. Hindi mo alam.
That are here doing the replacements we talked about compared to I guess what we know some of these players are capable of. I definitely still do not believe we've seen
Sad.
that.
Ito, may kwento rin ako. So, tag dito. Nung Friday kasi, like, kahapon namin, maglalaro kami ng volleyball dapat. Ngayon, yung crush ko, hindi siya interesado mag-volleyball, so umakyat siya sa yung weight room. Ngayon, by coincidence, tinanggal ako sa team kasi bobo ako dun. Tapos sinubstitute ako ng mga grade din. And then, dahil walang pumukuha sa aking team, pinaakyat na ako ng teacher ko dun sa class. Then, nakita ko, may window ako na pwede ko siyang kausapin. So, ayun, I approach her. I ask, hey, like, ang sabi ko parang, hey, why aren't you playing volleyball? You have a spot there. So, sabi niya, hindi niya, parang, volleyball isn't really my type because the gym is more of like my fit, sabi niya. And then, ayun, nagkaroon kami ng conversation. Tapos, ang mali lang, ang pinag-question ko lang dun. Ako lang yung nagtatanong, like, hindi siya nagtatanong about sa akin. Like, natanong ko na ba kung ano bang pina-workout niya. Like, nagkusang loob. Yeah, exactly.
About, on you.
I'm trying my best, bro. Like, kausapin siya para magkaroon ng interest. Then, nakalimutan ko, Germans don't like small talks. And then, kung kaya nilang small talks, then how do I approach her next time din? How? In what way? Kung ayaw niya ng small talks.
Then, talk to her in full length.
Full length? Like how? What is that full length?
Like, magkaklase naman kayo, di ba?
Sa isang klase lang.
Oh, shit, yun lang. Kausapin mo siya bukas.
So ngayon, should I stop? Kasi dun pa lang hindi na siya interesado.
I think you should. Something ganun. Kasi, if he's, kung hindi naman porke, siya, German?
Yeah.
Hindi porke ganun, dadalin mo sa ibang lugar.
What do you mean?
That just means she's not interested sa'yo. Do you see her talking to other people?
No. Sa lang tawag dito. Kapag may lumalapit sa kanya, doon siya nakikipag-uusap.
But does she change conversations?
She doesn't engage. She doesn't engage. Like, people around her just engages first.
Yeah, yun nga. But does she exchanges conversation with those?
Oo naman. Yung tawag dito. Yung dating kasama ko sa volleyball niya.
How long do they talk?
I don't remember kasi naglalaro kami ng dodgeball nun. Nasa likod ko sila dun. Pero tumatabi naman siya sa akin. Like, pag briefing.
That's a bad signal. Grabe mixed signal.
Mixed signal. Wala ko, yung tabi nga hindi ko haluan. Like, isipin ko na lang wala siyang mahanap ang ibang spot. So, yeah.
Well, she ain't the only girl around. Then I'll be find one. Another one.
Yeah. At first, di ko naman talaga siya kilala ng gusto.
Hello.
So, yeah.
Ano mo simula?
6 minutes, I think.
feels like we've been preparing for this party for a long time, and it's like, oh my gosh, people are finally getting to come.
Is it worth it actually?
So it feels great to be here.
We have a lot of exciting stuff ahead. The World Celebration, the opening ceremony, we'll touch on that a bit later. But first,
Hello, Ralph.
as we're wrapping the 2023 year
Hello.
of League of Legends, we want to give you a sneak peek of what you guys can expect next year as we're gonna review.
Bahawag niya si Ana de Armas.
Check it out.
Matthew.
Pati na mukha ko, putang ina.
Tagal lang, Jojen.
Ay, nandito sa New ano?
Nandito siya para sa New Jeans.
Ay, nang yan.
Hindi ko na ako naglalaro ng LOL.
Patay, ginang kasi.
The shields, bro. Si Piosik, tangina. Nanalo ng World Finals sa ano, hindi nakakasmit ng maayos.
World's 2024 Finals will be heading to London, where we celebrate
Give me
MSI
what
this year. That's right.
Ay,
What
yung
is the reason
magka-play
why
na
it's
ng
coming back?
PRX.
I'm so
Sinin
excited
ulit.
it's gonna be in
Ay,
Europe.
DRX.
Right? Yes,
Skingen.
well, we're thrilled to bring Worlds
Skingen.
back to Europe in 2024. Look, we were there for MSI for 3 whole weeks in London. The Copper Box. Fans showed
It's an honor
out,
to
they
witness
showed
these
out,
things.
brought so much energy.
Mula
And, we've never
2017.
actually taken a world final to the UK before. In fact, we actually haven't been to the UK as part of Worlds since quarterfinals 2015. Exactly. Yeah, so it is going to
Ayan,
be
drafting. Nagsiselect na sila ng draft.
after this one. After this one.
Well, and the O2. I mean, that's pretty incredible.
I mean, so many amazing
Show us
artists
New Jeans.
performed
Shut the fuck
in
up,
this
please.
arena. I cannot wait to be there. You know what? For our legends to take that legendary stage, it's going to be another iconic moment for the sport, and we're just thrilled to get to share.
Manimik na kayo, putang ina nyo, pakita nyo na yung gameplay.
Iconic arena.
Kaya pandada, di naman kayo yung mag...
Ang casters yan, pre.
I don't give a shit. Show the game.
Next year, of course, but let's focus on the festivities that we have.
Kilala niyo si Kadrill? Mat, kilala mo si Kadrill?
Format that we get to celebrate.
Mat.
We mixed things up this year
Mat.
a bit. I think
Si
it
bro,
was
I
about
muted.
time for fans that
He's muted?
different. What is the
Yeah,
sentiment towards
it's on
the
mute.
Swiss stage, how it played
Ba't ka
out,
muted?
and how it's gonna shape the future of Worlds and
Gagi, naglaro pa tong gagong to.
Yeah, well, you know, we've been
Ipakita
so
niyo na yung New
thrilled with the
Jeans.
results of Switch stage. First, I think
Magsisimula
Wala
yung performance, naglaro pang puta.
time. We hope you love that revamped early stage of
Jesus
Worlds.
Christ.
You know, every game mattered. We saw more match variety than we've ever seen. I think those draw shows added a bit of extra drama and entertainment to every single day of Swiss. And overall, the matches were more balanced and less predictable. So we consider it a really big success. We'll certainly run it back next year. We'll look to see where we can continue to improve it. But overall, really excited about it.
Yeah.
How did you perceive it, Jeremy? Any...
Gumayusin na si
It
Matthew.
just created so
Gumayusin
many
na.
great matches.
Go.
Like, it was incredible to watch. And I love that we're always innovating.
Si Gumayusin nga doon yung reason ba't siya nag-virus.
Varus.
Bra.
Really looking forward to this one. But Naz, give us a sneak peek of what we can
Inside
expect. You met the
lobby.
artist a couple days back at the press conference, right? We
Sapat
did.
na, ni-recall na.
Enough to get to meet
Magbabounce sa
the
kanila yung wave, wag mo nang
Steele.
binawasan mo ba.
And we're just about to kick off in a few minutes, so I don't want to spoil too much about what everybody's about to see. But
Oh,
what I
kung
will
tignan
say
yan, di
is
mo
that
responsibilidad
the
dyan. Pag nag-start sila ng dragon nang wala ka. Mahalaga mo yung item
Oo
ka na.
nga, dapat inaagaw ni Matthew.
Hindi mo obligasyon ng kabubuhan ng teammates mo.
Sorry.
Unites all of us who play
Real.
League around the world, whether you're a lifelong casual or the most dedicated of pro players. So we have a bunch of surprises
Okay.
in store.
Okay yan.
Yeah.
I think people are going to be excited at what they see. Jeremy, tell us a bit more about Heartsteel maybe, because a couple years back we discovered KDA,
Yeah.
K-pop band.
Yeah.
Baka ano.
Karim ba yan?
Yep, it's Karim.
What is specific about Heartsteel?
Baka still mo na mag-performance bago ano.
Revisit
Bago
the
New
K-pop
Jeans.
idea, coming to Korea, but we wanted to switch it up a
Hindi,
bit, like,
magkasunod
nobody
naman yun.
does polished pop
Tulungan
Walang
niyo.
ad break.
production like KDA
Oh,
does.
gaya ng sabi ko, Mat, hindi mo obligasyon ng kabubuhan ng Hikarim.
A little grittier. This is their first.
Ward, Mat, ward. Mag-ward ka sa top
song
side.
together. They've been
Mag-i-slow push lang
rehearsing
sila.
the last few days
Ward mo top
nonstop,
side.
and
Para alam ba
this
mag-invade.
shift, mostly just causing
Ayun.
mischief, but
Rank
I
mo dyan, ano,
cannot
Aaron?
wait for everyone to see their
Diamond.
performance. These are really talented musicians, and bringing the champions to life
Pick
is
ko lang yun sa
much
ngayon,
fun
Emerald.
seeing. So I think this one's going to be pretty epic.
K-pop band debut is always something to be looking forward to in Korea especially, and they will be introducing also our World Finals,
Nag-iisip ko yung
Weibo
mga
versus
puta.
T1. I
Plastic.
think it's an amazing matchup to look forward to. So many amazing
Legends,
What are you
they're
looking
gonna
forward to
crumble.
Ulit.
Nice ult by the Varus, and here we go. They engaging
Nice
the Nautilus
ult,
in
and
the
here we go.
double Exhaust,
Here we go.
and he's
Nabuhay pa,
chasing down,
nakabarrier pa.
and
Hindi rin nabuhay.
Nakalimut-
Namatay rin.
nakalimutan ko kasi kung anong tawag sa mga skill nila. Hindi ako makapag-shotcast mga ayos din.
Former world champions hungry to secure their title, and of course T1, the hometown favorite.
And the Filipino Gumayusi is trying to outplay the minions, trying to kite back
The
and forth.
Filipino Gumayusi.
So many incredible matchups. Top lane, of course, we'll be watching. Mid lane with Faker, obviously everyone's going to be
Ingay ko dito, 11:30 na.
seeing what
Ang
Carrier
gabi.
does. Like, I don't know what's going to happen there.
We never know.
Kung nasa library ka man,
Thank you so much for joining
yeah,
me.
dalawa.
Have an amazing
Dalawa magkatabi sa kwarto.
Thank you.
and enjoy this one, of course. And for us, we're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be right back. But first, let's check out Jat, Mini,
Oh.
Master Jun, and
Plastic.
Huni talking about T1 and Faker.
T1 and Fake.
So I'm not on desk today, but T1
Once
versus
you
JDG
play
in
God,
Korea.
Once you play gods, you're gonna crumble one by
See you
one.
again.
Get
Do you
this
think
man the
being in
new
Korea
jeans.
makes it easier or harder for T1?
It's the day my kingdom come. Once you play gods,
Kaya niya yan.
What was it like playing?
Gusto ko mag-ano?
Ng crush niya, ano.
Gusto ko mag... Box tayo, Starbucks tayo.
Libre mo ka sad-sad.
Ha?
Dapat nga, kung nililibre niyo, ako yung walang pera ngayon eh. Monday pa eh.
Monday, walang pasok sa Monday.
Exactly. Maglalagay pa rin siya.
Oh,
Okay.
and I'm having chills, motherfucker. I'm having chills.
Naglaro ako ng ano na, one game. Quick match.
2 minutes. Let's go.
Ayun.
What?
Nag-quick play ako.
Bobo yung dalawa. Magsisimulan.
Hindi ko maubos yung pagkain ko.
G-Pre, quick play tayo, tas mouse, trackpad gamit ko.
The attraction towards new experiences is powerful.
Hindi ko ma-skip. Tangin ng Jinx ult yan. Pero gumana.
What the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
Gumana talaga. Perks,
I cannot believe, Matt. Namatay ka sa silver play.
Dahil lang yan. Alam mo naman yung league unpredictable din. Fucking challenger player can die to an iron player. Tandaan mo yan.
Kapandik.
Huni the goat.
Eh, hindi nahabol.
Huni the goat.
Uy,
May
gago.
nasa red. May nasa red.
Kaya yung ano nila.
Siya
Asa hekarim nyo gago? Layo ng hekarim nyo gago.
Gago, ano pala yung...
I-type mo counter jungle, Matt. Tura mo mag-counter jungle yung hek, ang bobo.
Counter jungle, man!
Nag-top!
Sabi mo counter jungle!
Bobo ng hekarim na hindi na marunong mag-counter jungle.
Counter jungle yun, gago.
Wala na, too late.
Uy, ba't wala na red ko?
Counter jungle. Pagpunta sa jungle ng kabila, wala ring lang.
Gago, you're too late.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, mat.
Dito
Gods.
I'm here with Teddy, LPL caster, here today.
Ayun
And
na, nakasit. That's that.
Finals. Thank you so much for joining me.
Oh, it's my honor and hi, Laura. How to all the audience
Uy,
who's watching this interview. This
mas
is
pala yung
Teddy
ano.
from LPL, and it's my pleasure.
It is an honor having you today, especially because Weibo stands
Yan tinamaan.
Go,
Ay, gago pa, takbo!
Takbo! Hinapol ka na, hamster!
making it to the
Gagi na burst ng aftershock.
Sakit eh. Uy!
Oh my god, inhuman reaction! He tried to jump. And now the Jinx is trying to chase them. Hey, Nautilus is trying his best to slow them down, but it is working suddenly. And here we go. Varus is trying to kite. It's working, and the Hecarim is trying to help. Ulted the Jinx, and now he fears and trying to get the spear shot. And he hit that fucking arrow, but it's not enough to kill the Jinx. And here you go, uncoordinated team, uncoordinated tower dive. But they are trying it. They are trying it.
Sakto Oriana. Gago, ubos yung buhay eh.
Our bot lane is 1 HP. Ramos TP and chasing. The Nautilus made the ultimate sacrifice for his ADC to survive, and the ADC survives! What a play by the Filipino silver players! What was that?
A lot of people think T1 will smash today.
I love it. 10 out of 10 commentary.
Finals and how teams show up on the day. I know that it's
Hindi nakikita sa stream ko pero that was a good play.
to have Xiaohu in finals. Thinking about him,
Sana,
he
boss.
seems like he is a king without a crown. What would it mean to you guys and for him to win finals today?
Xiaohu is one of the
Pati na mukha ako, putang ina.
He's starting playing for a
Wala kang gamot.
only 16.
Uminom na ako, kainom ko.
In 2013, he's
Hindi naman agad-agad nawawala yung ganyan, alam mo.
and at that time he is a really talented player.
Bagong kape pa rin. Hinihintay ko mawala muna eh.
For Xiaohu. Xiaohu's Chinese name is
40 minutes na
Kaya
ball.
like tiger. Who is tiger in Chinese? And people are calling him the Spring Tiger King or the like the king of the spring. Because every time Xiaohu will make a really good performance on MSI stage on the spring split. But Xiaohu always choke on the summer split or always choke on the worlds.
Kahit naman si Faker na-choke saan eh. Sa mga split, lalo na sa Vilus, nagda-Nautilus mid.
The most important chance for Xiaohu's career.
Looking forward to the game, Teddy.
Kaya alam niyo to, si Sam Select.
Thank you so much
Sino
for
yun?
the interview and good luck on finals today.
Sobrang yung ano, sobrang laki. The big guy, the big mascot.
No idea.
Teddy has this prediction curse on him. So every time he predicts a team in the LPL,
Come on,
he's completely
bring out
ruined
the
it.
voodoo.
Then he was like, and he choked then he choked then he also choked then.
Tagal
He
niya
was
eh.
trying to undo it.
Yeah, he brought all of the memes to the table. There's
Please,
also one where, like,
Faker,
no
huwag
one
ka
knows
magda-Nautilus
Weibo's
mid.
form because they
Ayoko
haven't
magtikol sa
gone
public.
against enough opponents.
Tandaan mo, Nautilus Mid, yung prime.
Ah, hindi. Paano pag nag-lock ng Nautilus mid tapos nanalo? Is that count? Kasi yun yung kinakatakutan ko yun, nag-Nautilus mid tapos natalo.
Hindi counted yan, sir. Ano naman. Nag-Nautilus Mid. Nag-Nautilus Mid, prime.
The really interesting thing about Weibo is kind of what I was
Para
showing
mangyaring
about
eh.
with Cathedral, but also it's true, right? Where you feel like
Motherfucker would select, ano, sila mid. Tapos mag-Nautilus mid para ma-counter yung burst.
And even in the NRG series, they made mistakes. So I think the big thing for
Ito
me
lalo ba ibang
about
counter
Weibo
kay Silas?
we still have not seen what the
Makakapag-counter lang kay Silas, ano eh. Either shield or burst.
T1 is looking so good just last year.
The shot!
Alam, hindi naman na Silas ah.
Hindi malambot.
I hope for their sakes and the other way around.
Kita mo yan?
Nalaro ko dati, minimid ko siya, jungle dati yun eh.
Yeah, mid laner naman talaga.
Ayun
Silas,
pa.
actually. Lumayo ka.
Ayan na po.
Prepare mo yung flash mo, magta-tower dive sila.
There's the
Actually, no, iwan mo yung tower. Hindi mo alam kung mag-engage yung
Oh,
Malphite.
iwan na yung tower, wala lang plate.
So,
Wala nang
ayos,
plate.
iwan mo na yan.
Dapat kasama din ako dyan sa laban ni Faker. Sabi ko si Faker mo na mag-substitute sa akin.
Ilal gago.
Assistance.
Sa'yo, 0-3 agad yan.
Exactly, ka.
Diving inward, comfort a
Kahit,
kill.
bakit doon ka
Ako lang.
Ba't doon ka pumunta?
Gusto niya kunin yung ano eh, Jinx eh. Just to kill the Jinx.
Oh, why the fuck would you kite left side?
Yung nakikita ko si Hecarim, naalala ko na... Kala mo yun?
Hindi. Nag-flash in ako kasi para ano, mapatay agad yung Jinx.
Dantes yung ano.
Eh di sana in-anticipate mo yung flash nung ano, Malphite para pupunta sa Jinx.
Nandito lang ako.
Hindi, nag-ult yung ano sa akin.
Kaya nga, dapat na-dodge mo yun kapag nag-flash ka. Kung plano mo naman talaga, patayin yung jigs. Nag-early flash ka sa
Kala ko kaya ko saluhin.
No, I mean, tawag dito. Nung nag-flash, yung nag-ulti yung Malphite, inultihan mo na sana. Like, flash mo na sana nag-ulti yung Malphite.
Wala akong ult. Uy, makakadalawa pa. Shit.
Natatalo sila sa Silas Silva.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, talo sa Silas.
Maiyan. Nice one.
Nag-greedy, gagi.
Greedy.
Gagi, yung pati naman nun. What the fuck? Wow.
Ano yung item niya?
Ang item niya.
Naka-Ever Frost. To, 2 each per item.
Yes.
Walang kwenta yung mid niya. Don't expect AP damage.
Yeah, and I think the big thing for me with Owner is that co-participation, right? Like, I cannot stress enough how important...
Keria!
Again, not only the level 1...
Keria!
Gawin mo!
And now that he has so much more
Hello,
confidence, also reflected mechanically,
Nag-turn kayo? Okay, good fight. Kite, Matt, please. Parang mo na mag-kite ka.
Kahit yan, he knows what he's doing.
Hindi counted dyan yung Eugene Smart. Trust me. Sa 35 minutes na yun. Yeah. Before it starts yun.
Ano yung Silas? Gagi, ano yung Silas?
Siguro pagkatapos ng 1 game, babalik ako.
Alright.
Tapos na yung PSU.
Kung sa PSU mo, ano nangyari doon?
Ni-replace na.
Replace na. Kailan dadating yung
Di ba ni-repair?
Gagi, triple kill ko.
Nandito na, hindi ko pa kinakabit.
Pasalamat yung Silas, wala ako dyan. Baka binugbog ko na.
Faker playing his peak is indistinguishable from art, and with him performing the best we have seen in years, the world final stage will be his canvas. It is rare for Faker to face a player that has been in the scene for almost as long as he has.
Ayan na, puta, lalapitan ako.
Is an absolute legend in his own right. The LPL player with the most titles in history, including 3
Go! Walang W. Engage mo.
Ultihan niya ako.
Okay, up yung E. Okay, walang W.
Bang.
Aha.
Ba't hindi na... Ayun.
Tara.
Ingat sa Malphite. Wala ng ult. 1 minute ult. Timing nga niya. 21 minutes. Kapag stun, di siya makakagalaw pag group. So yung stun like is, yung hard CC. Okay, kite mat.
Gago, sakit!
Gagi, sakit ng aftershock, gago. Gago, sakit ng aftershock, gagis.
Aftershock ka, Ramos. Matry ko
Puputok bigla.
Putokan kita.
Mat, yung Malphite ulta, ingatan mo.
Gago.
Wala pa.
20, 19 seconds, 18 seconds.
Their pedigree, they are both amazing, but we have to say
Ayan
Faker
ako.
has been playing out of his mind. Unfortunately,
Okay.
Ay, puta, meron na.
22
minutes pa yun, oh.
Mas mataas siguro yung CDR.
CDR ba?
Ay, yeah, shit.
Mataas CDR niya. Ano ba yung item?
22 minutes pa dapat yun, oh.
Kailan ba nag-start yung
Yung
sport tournament ng LOL?
2000 din. First EU team na nanalo is Fnatic.
Has he been the best mid laner in our world?
The only argument against that is maybe nice, but it's hard to say.
2009 lumabas yung lolo.
This play that sent T1 to the finals. It's hard to argue that it's not Faker who's number 1.
I-rush mo na yung tawag dito, LDR.
Ganda ng play nila.
Immortal tas LDR mo na ako, sige.
Unahin mo pa talaga yung sustain kaysa sa kaysa sa armor. Saka hindi lang yun, hindi na pwede eh.
this year in summer, he
Pwede
had a
naman.
hand
Benta ko
injury,
to.
and T1
Alin?
plummeted in the standings without Faker.
Yung
Then when he returned,
Wala,
wala
late
man lang.
na. Tapusin mo na lang
back
yun.
to the top, they get to Worlds Finals again.
Nakikihati na yung X-Wing, mga silver talagang
How
to.
much fuel there is for
ano
this
ba,
Faker fire.
Yeah, and then by contrast, obviously, Faker has actually eliminated Xiaohu
Dito yung
several
ano.
times at the World Championship. The only time that Xiaohu has been able to
Ticket
best him
rush.
is at MSI. And
Wala.
that is
Pangit yung
reason to
angle.
think
No, 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 no. Disengage, disengage. Tell your team to disengage. You don't fight that. We don't fight that. Bakit yung pwesto?
struggle a little bit in summer. Kato already covered that. Regionals, he was such a massive part to get this team here to the world stage. But on the
Ba't
world
sila
stage,
mag-engage? Ay, wait. Akala ko mag-engage. Dilulo lang ako, sorry. Word ka sa mid, Matt. Word sa mid, word sa mid.
Alam nila na
Gitna, sa pinak... Sige, pwede na yun.
Pwede na yun.
Dadaan yung creeps doon. Anong makikita mo doon?
Pwede na dalaw. Din sa makro.
And there's only been 3 teams ever in the history of competitive League of Legends that have managed to take an LCK team to the finals. You're looking at EDG.
Oh my god, lumaban sila. Ain't no way.
This guy has been
Go,
instrumental in getting his teams here. And 2 of those
Dalian
teams
nyo.
that managed to take an LCK team.
Patay.
Wag. Don't turn, don't turn, don't turn.
It feels like Xiaohu now has to earn his one here today, and it could be the moment where he gets it.
Layuan mo yung Silas, ha? Wag nag-dash sa'yo yan. Out!
Wala ka na.
Muntik ka na matamahan ng shockwave.
Patay ka na.
Oh.
Patay ka. May ult yan.
Go! May Solari ka, takbo. Wait, wag kayo!
Alis ka, Matt.
Mag-quit ka. The fuck are you doing?
I am unbuzzing.
Yeah, you definitely are buzzing. Di ka tamakbo nung may Solari ka mo.
Patay jungler nyo.
Patay niya, patay.
He beat EDG with Uzi to make it to the
Ang sakit sa mata tignan. Walang armor pen. Tapos namamatay sa AP damage. Nawala namang kwenta sa game. Nakakaano nito.
Ayun na yung karma ron. Masakit yung karma.
AP? AP karma ba?
Oh.
Walang mana yung Ori. Walang amo yung Ori.
May nagsabi rin.
Yeah, and some of those he was top.
Let's go!
I think the other big thing
Dragon
about
Soul na kayo.
Xiaohu is when I talk about this Weibo team and I'm like, okay, we
Tangina, nirush niya yung Dragon. Natatalo kayo. Pwede nirush niya talaga yung Elder Drake.
Pwede na mag-elder
And
Drake, no?
Xiaohu is like one of the players
Napaka-ayos.
like he was insane.
Elder Drake yung coin flip eh.
To drag the team
Wag.
Wag.
Burning flash.
Pwede na.
No. Nautilus flash. Nautilus ult. Malfight, ingat.
Walang ultimal fight.
Go.
Gamit lang ult ng Malphite.
Sarah!
Good.
Walang ultimal fight.
Uy, yung third mail!
Aray!
Tagay yung HP. Mawasay ka sa Tignan mo yung HP gagi. Ubus yung buhay.
Tinatad ni Matt. Ubus yung buhay.
Hindi ka na kinahawakan ng Ramos.
Gagi. Bakit? Binabalata ko buwababa yung ano ko.
Oh, yung skill ni yung skill ni Ramos tsaka yung turn mill.
An amazing understanding of the map. Really start playing for his teammates. So as the game has evolved, so has
Pero sa ano, bagong pantalon.
Okay. Isa pa.
Ay naman.
27 minutes.
Tangin naman.
Average game 30 minutes ha. 10 minutes queue. 5 minutes jump sa leg.
Mag-dota na lang ba ako ron?
Bahala ka dyan.
Tagal pa.
Basta tagal mo gagi. Di ko you notice.
I-replay mo nga Matt yung napugo yung Kennen jungle.
Ano?
I-replay mo nga yung napugo natin yung Kennen jungle.
Gagi.
Hindi ka ma-replay yung sa akin eh.
아무래도 이제 4시드 팀이라다 보니까
Di ba kalista ka dun?
작년에는 어느 정도 방심을
Ayo,
하는
ayo nga wala na.
조금은 있었을
Ay, di ko ma-replay yung sa akin eh.
했는데 올해 들어서는 이제 그런 4시드 팀일수록 좀 더 기세를 많이
Wala
타고
na.
Wala na ba?
선발전부터 올라오는 팀이
Ano, check mo yung ano, profile ko. Yung Better Eagles.
Pwede ba?
Oo.
할것 같습니다.
So after every defeat, I learned so much about how to plan for the game and also how to play the game. So I got so much learning from the previous experiences.
Yung
And
pinakauna,
last year,
pinakauna.
To be completely honest, we were going up against the 4th seeded team of the LCK. Maybe we kind of was a little too feeling comfortable or maybe even confident. But with that experience, I kind
diba?
of
Hindi
realized that
nagre-replay?
actually because they're the 4th seeded team,
BRB.
they made it all the way from the regional qualifiers, which means they're on a great momentum.
Oh,
So
right.
I think because we got
Really
some
Taas ng dami ng bar.
will be different.
This
Nababurst ko lang yung virus din.
This is T1's 6th final. This is your first time playing finals in Korea, Faker. How important is this one for you, and how will you make it count?
네, 한국에서 경기를
Sa homeland pala nila
많은
igaganap yung
분들이,
ano eh.
특히나 한국 팬분들이 더
yung finals.
관심 있게 지켜보실 것 같고 그만큼 이제 저로서는 그 팬분들께 더 즐거움을 드리고 영감을 드리는 대회가 되기 때문에 그만큼 중요하긴 하지만 개인적으로 이제 어디서 경기를 하는가가 저에게 있어서는 그다지 중요하지 않고 저는 이제 매 경기 최선을 다하는 게 목표입니다.
Because it's in Korea, I know there are so many fans, especially Korean fans, paying attention to this matchup, and also it's gonna be a great inspiration for them. But for myself, I want to say where the game is being played is not that big of a deal. You know, I just want to focus on.
Tapos mali pala yung ano, no? Mali pala yung translation.
To these finals and wishing T1 best of luck.
Yung translation niya ano, sa Team Secret.
And Shucks, back to you.
Yung Team Solid versus Team
Thank you so
Liquid.
much, Lauren Jisun from the past. Awesome. Now they're in luck, all the Korean fans, because in the top lane, 2 Korean top laners, Kobe.
2 Giga Chads, I would say for sure in the top lane.
Si Ambition.
If we're looking at miracles, possible miracles for Weibo.
Mid dati si Ambition, naging jungler siya.
I'm looking at
Season ano, Season 3.
Di ba pumalit siya?
Yeah.
Hindi niya nata kasi kaya Faker sa mid.
Adjustment.
The Shy was the biggest carry factor in 2 of those games. Huge importance of the Rumble pick as well as the Graves counter pick into the Aatrox. And he had massive numbers, huge CS and damage differences here. And that's against Bin. This is no slouch. This is who people are touting as the very best top laner in the world. So masterful stuff from him. On the other side, from Zeus.
Alam mo nang katarantaduhan yung ano, yung top lane pag natalo yung Rumble sa Aatrox.
He didn't have the flexibility shown in Champion Pool. He played mostly Aatrox and then had the one Yone counter pick. He also still had a massive influence on this game.
Ito na, Pocha, the laban of the Aatrox, paunahan mag-Aatrox.
Priority pick nila dapat yung Aatrox dito.
Paunahan mag-Aatrox, mga lode.
Kaso kung ano, kung na-pick nila yung Aatrox, matatarget ban yung bot lane.
Hindi, actually sabi nga nila kanina tatarget daw nila yung jungler daw.
Target ba nila si Honor?
Oo.
May Vego siya. Meron siyang Poppy. Meron siyang Camille. Meron siyang Jarvan.
Meron siyang Lee Sin, nakakalimutan mo.
Meron siyang Rel.
The fact that he's been able to be so stable for T1, I think has been so key to their success.
But he has to show up today.
True.
Finals, he has to, okay. Stay strong in the finals.
Stay sharp. So let's talk about the champion pools then, as we will be. We're moving closer to champ select. It's still ways away. Talk to me about the champ pool for Zeus then.
I mean, they share a lot of champions. Both these top laners have played a whole bunch. But Zeus actually has that the Shy has never played in his career. We're looking back at career-long stats. Now, if you play against Zac and solo queue, you know that actually the Conqueror top Zac does a lot of unexpected damage.
Quit play nga ako.
Of the Yone counter pick, specifically
Tagal.
Aatrox, which has become very prevalent in the current meta. So these are 2 tools that Zeus has shown that the Shy hasn't shown yet.
Oh, that's so cute. These unique champions.
Champion niya, Ron.
Champion pool.
Ano?
Right over here.
Azir top?
What the fuck is that? Okay, yung props mo, mataas yung champion.
Bro. Anivia top? Azir Nigo. Azir Nigo, putang ina Vayne top. Kadire. Victor.
Huwag kayo. Wait top.
Kalista top.
Versatile yan.
not only is he super aggressive in a
Oh
lot
my
of these
God, what the
matchups,
fuck?
Nalala ko din si Yari
May
dito.
nag-veins of Kadiri talagang puto.
more than willing to try something incredibly off the wall. We just saw something unexpected in the Graves, whose pushing power transformed that win for them. Yeah, I mean, we saw the Quinn. That wasn't that great.
I'll do that. But Dogda, do you want to
Shared.
share pool?
Okay.
This is absolutely insane.
Ang priority dito, Rumble Aatrox.
Near as long as the Shy to have pulled out so many of these different picks, but also been able to perform in a plethora of
Kita mo yan?
different
That's a
styles.
fucking Chad pick right there.
Tryndamere, the Camille's, the Fioras, these big split pushers that could be the
Hello.
carries, but also you got
Tryndamere ma to.
fights, the Orns, they kind of are just a beast on so many different styles, and what's made them so good for so long.
Yeah, okay. Zeus is about quality of picks, not quantity, okay?
It's not about the size of the pool, it's what you do with it. Okay, I got you. But speaking of the Shy, ahead of his return to the World's Finals, the Shy joined Lore and G-Sun after their victory over BLG in the Verizon Game Day interview.
This is what makes the run extra special for Weibo, the fact that you kept on defying expectations. I feel like a few people, except Casual, maybe believed in you coming here.
Paano
at
tubig?
Worlds.
Basta
What's the
pagkain
biggest
ko.
improvement for the team, you would say?
우선 사실 저희 팀적으로 소통이 원활히 이루어지는 팀이 아니었다고 생각해요. 그래서 소통 부분에서 정말 한 팀 같지 않나라는 생각이 들 정도로 꽤 많이 성장한 것 같고요. 다른 팀원들은 이제 아마 스스로가 알 거고, 저 개인적인 경우에는 좀 리스크지는 플레이에 대한 리턴 값에 대한 명확한 결론을 알게 된 것 같아요. 그래서 확실한 결과값이 있을 때만 리스크를 지기로 했고, 아니었을 때는 좀 더 안정적인 플레이 추구하는
Kaya ng hayop, ang init.
좋은 결과가 온 것 같습니다.
Ang init.
First of all, I
Sala
want to say
talaga
our
to ng Pinas, ang init
communication
eh.
has become a lot cleaner. Early this year, I was like, our communication is not clear.
Gusto ko pa sa ibang bansa, malamig. Dito, ang
We are
init eh.
now all on the same page. I think all the other players are believing so as well. And for myself personally, I think I finally able to find a conclusion of perfect calculation of risk-taking plays. So for example, I can calculate everything and see if it's actually worth the play, I go for it. But if not, if it's a risky play, without any like promising outcome, I would not make that play.
You have been so confident, Dasha, and I think this confidence shows on stage, and it's an amazing story for you, especially
Ron,
5 years ago. You were here
ano bet mo, Ron?
winning your first world
Anong bet mo score?
You'll be playing finals again for another title. How
Hey,
much
Ron.
of a different player are you?
Dito ba to?
우선 5년 전에
Wala na to, namatay na.
결승에 올라왔었는데 5년 전에 저는
kumuha lang ng tubig yan.
게임하는 어린아이였다고 생각합니다. 네, 지금은 좀 더 많은 성장을 했고 인격적으로 많은 성장을 하다 보니까 이제 소통과 플레이적 면에서도 좀 더 특별함을 보여줄 수 있는 것 같아요. 좀 더 냉정한 판단을 하게 되는 것 같고 그런 부분이 좀 바뀐 것 같습니다. 네.
5 years ago, I was just a boy playing video games, but now I think I grew up so much as a person. So I think my decision making and also my play has become a lot more kind of mature. So I think I'm really happy with how much I improved so far. And I want to say, like right now, I have learned so much about making plays and making decisions.
The stars are aligned for Weibo. Last year, DRX, LCK.
Okay, hello. How are you?
Defying all expectations. This year, LPL seed Weibo made it as well to finals, defying expectation with you as a captain. Can history repeat itself?
이런 미신이잖아요, 사실 그죠? 네, 미신은 정말 좋은 것 같아요. 저희 팀이 미신에서 우승하라고 하고 있는데 뭐 제가 할 말이 뭐 있겠나요? 그냥 네, 미소 짓게 만드는 말인 것 같아요. 네.
I mean, it's a superstition, right? And I like that, you know? Why would you like reject that? It's all about us winning worlds, so it just makes me wear a big smile on my face. I'm really happy about it.
Love the script and Weibo's story and your story as well, Bishai and Samnita. And thank you. Good luck on finals as well. And Jisan, thank you so much for the translation.
And I need you now
It's gonna be so interesting to see if the top players with all their might can secure the expectations for where the
And if you ever hold me tight.
As we've seen from the bracket stage so far, bot lane has been so incredibly important and pivotal. Not
Teka nga mo.
when you have someone like Guma
Yata.
up versus light.
Wala pa yan, New Jeans muna, New Jeans.
for their teams. But
Tignan
bottom lane
ko.
is also critical because of dragon stacking.
Audience
Heart
muna
steal
tapos
muna.
ano.
Heart steal muna mo.
Magnificent at that. Let's see
Heart
what
steal muna
comes
ba?
up.
Oh.
This
Ganun naman palagi nung Awaken, nung
absolutely
KDA.
insane. And I want to point out specifically the Varus
Shit
pick
sila, shit.
because stats will tell you a story, but Guma to me has had 2 of the most GigaChad plays at the entire tournament. Number 1, and these are not versus Slapses by the way. Number 1, the Varus at the tower versus Aphelios trying to get the 1v1. Boom, 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 shoots Gala down, stands his ground, wins that duel, and then the 1 versus Ruler and 369 where he flashes both the Q from the Zeri and the Q from the Aatrox.
Yung play niya nung semi.
Absolutely insane, like scripting level stuff so far from him.
I need that
I
about
do
Light too.
I do think on the opposite side though, Light has been very underrated his entire LPL career because you're looking at a guy who comes from the likes of the Uzis, the Rulers, the Viper when he was there, like so many incredible Jackulas, the incredible AD carries that are in this region make it hard.
Paano kaya nagko-comps yung Chinese tsaka Korean teams?
LNG growing now where he was, but I won the onto this.
Hindi, si Shai marunong siya mag-Chinese.
Si Ruler kaya?
Gala did at these international events to become
Si Ruler, marunong siya mag-Chinese.
prove if he can take down Guma Yushi.
And it's a critical part of their strategy that we've seen. They send Weiwei, they send resources, so much stuff.
Basta yung mga, ano, yung mga, tawag dito, yung mga lumilipat ng ano,
LCK?
Yung mga players na lumilipat sa mga Chinese, ano sila?
Ano?
Ano sila tawag dito? Puro marurunong sila ng language ng team na yun.
Kume Yushi is actually the 6th of 7 total siblings, which also include former SK Telecom T1 Terran, StarCraft 2 player Innovation.
StarCraft
In middle
player.
school, when Guma told his father that he wanted to go pro, his father said that he had to reach Challenger by the end of middle school, and he hit it in the 8th grade. In LCK Spring 2022, Kuma Yushi had 219 kills, which is the most for any LCK player in a split.
Galing pala ni Guma eh.
Ruler's previous record of 209 kills. Alongside his laning partner Keria, Kuma Yushi is an instrumental part of T1's ability to dictate the global meta, especially regarding bot lane 2v2s. And also, like his T1 teammates, Kuma Yushi has been very outspoken about how much the DRX defeat really humbled them and has fueled their desire to win. And I stress that people should go watch the T1 documentary on Kuma Yushi. It's really, really good. It's like 2 hours long, but I highly recommend it. A lot of these facts came from there. And then, yeah, I just can't stress enough, like you talked about the Varus, 2v2s are so important, and Guma has been such an instrumental part of this T1 roster for the past few years.
And the sentiment that we saw in that documentary is the sentiment that runs across all of this team. That they have been so good, but just not good enough to win those finals, and how much regret they had. That shot of Keria breaking down into tears and Faker looking over, I will never forget it, and they won't either, I don't think. But I'm glad you mentioned it about the bot lane in general. We need to talk about supports, about the support picks in general, how they've evolved over this tournament, and what we expect today.
All right, I prepared something awesome. So let's talk about the evolution of the support meta and how much Keria has been at the forefront of it. Because this has been so cool to watch across the entire tournament. Keria being the first player to bring out the Renata against Team Liquid. Sorry, Kobe, there are going to be some LCS defeats in here.
We forced them out.
Ignar bringing out the Tom Kench, and then Keria bringing out the Bard against C9. This Bard pick has actually become huge and has been something he has further iterated on in their more recent series. As you can see him kind of helping destroy C9 with it. Kellen bringing out the Lux, which is the Caitlyn Lux lane, and then Trimby bringing out Milio against Weibo Gaming, which is super important because then Chris on Weibo actually picked it up as that R5 counter pick that we talked about against the Renata. Then T1, Keria again, flexing Senna into the bot to subvert the Blitzcrank pick, and then bringing out the Ashe. When we talk about T1 doing these bot lane 2v2s, it is double 80 carry that we see them doing a lot, and this iterated in the Weibo BLG series.
Oo nga, no, ginaya nila.
Sa Korea galing yan eh.
The Kalista and Caitlyn that you see here, and the Varus Ashe for
for Weibo on the other side. And then once again, I already brought this up, but Bard was such a massive pick for Keria and T1 in the JDG series. And again, like I wanted to kind of map this out just to show how at every step, Keria has kind of been there. And this is one
Palagi daw binubuli ni Keria yung ano eh, yung support yan si Creeps sa Scrims.
Sino?
Si Creeps yan?
Si Creeps?
Si Creeps ba? Oh, yan. Palagi daw siya binubuli ni Keria sa ano.
Solo queue?
Sa Scrims.
Scrimmage. Nag-scrimmage pala sila.
Yep. Kahit nga sa Dota may scrim eh.
Yeah.
Malay mo sa Overwatch meron din.
For T1, and now it's going to be a big moment here to see if Light and Chris can try and respond.
Ayun, dapat meron tayong ka-scrim minsan sa Wild Rift eh. Dati yun yung pagkakamali natin, di tayo nakikipag-scrim. Like, kompleto na tayo as 5.
Doesn't feel like he wants to be on the Nautiluses, so this could actually work out a little bit better for Weibo.
And how much, Kobe, is this the key to a possible victory for Weibo? The fact that you do, wow, it's a party. You have to get it under control in the bot lane, or you have to throw a
Nandun na ba Varus sa ano? Sa Wild Rift?
Si Varus, meron na yata.
Ralph, nandun na ba?
Well nga din. Sino si Varus ba? Is Varus on Wild Rift?
I think it would also be really funny if we went full circle and we came all the way
Dragon Lane, yep, meron na siya.
Yun o, sarap.
Ayun o.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alam na gagawin ron.
Yung jungle, hindi ko alam kung anong role ko pag ano, lumabas si Talib. Jungle kaya o mid.
Mid ka.
So excited about the drafts. I think there's such a big opportunity for both sides.
Si route jungler natin, top si Sadsad.
Sino support mo?
Si Ethan.
Kalimutan mo si Charles Pre. Top player natin yun.
Nandun na si ano eh. Nandun na si Sadsad eh.
Pwede naman ako mag-flex. Pwede naman ako mag-flex. Pabid mo si Sadsad Aesol.
Taking advantage of the champions that they have here and doing this invade to also get bot side pressure for the Nila and Senna. And I think at every single step, you see T1 being so thoughtful about how they want to set up the game, not only from top, but from level 1.
And it gives them the opportunity to try and punish the fact that oftentimes they do have these double.
Tinalo sila ni ano, ni Faker.
When you go for the level 1s, means you can set up a ton of vision.
Ito nga ano, level 1 invade na clash. Double kill niya. One.
Jundi Boy. Ang pangit talaga ng pick dyan, gagis. Ano, Maokai?
Maokai pick.
Maokai pick.
Tawag nila kay Honor, ano, Jundi Boy.
Ano, what?
Tawag nila kay Honor, Jundi Boy. Kamukha kasi ni Jundi Boy.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's so important, in fact, that you see top laners even coming down for the level 1 invades because this area of the map is such a domino effect. And we had our first ARAM moment of Worlds there, and T1 actually getting a pretty big advantage out of that one. But you know, because they've done it so much already, Weibo are studying this. Weibo are
fighting T1, fighting
to the level 1 invades, to the draft possibilities and this craziness from T1. So I mean, almost even
Faker fighting.
Hello, I'm back.
You're back? Are you back?
I'm black.
Gusto nila manalo po, ban nila Azir, ban nila Aatrox, ban nila yung Bard, ban nila Varus, insta-win.
Hindi, ban nila yun. Target ban nila si Motley.
Hindi, pero sabi kasi sa bagay, sabi kasi nung Weibo, ano, focus daw nila yung, ano, baban yung mga jungler, ay yung ano ni Honor, kasi madami naman daw kasing good picks yung top sa kabot lane nila.
Sino si Angela Camposa?
Ay, ba't parang familiar yung name sa akin?
Kailan niyo ba?
Kaya parang familiar din sa akin, pero di ko maalala.
Yeah.
Pansin mo din sa
friendly rin ni Ian tsaka ni Ryan. Sino to? Kilala niyo ba?
Alam ko familiar pero di ko maalala eh.
Right. Yun na daw. I-accept ko lang baka sakali.
Has been Korea's team, right? This is the most popular team. I've been walking around.
Sana all nag-a-accept. Tapos minsan sa'yo ng mga kaibigan ko, accept mo ako sa Facebook. Tapos pakita ko sa pa yung friend request ko
Ilan ba yung ano mo? Ako dito yung ating lang friend mo ngayon.
Tingnan mo ilan nag-friend request
197 sa akin.
Nakapapati ko sa bagay na
100. Wow, you need friends ba?
And for a team that has been so close,
198 wala
it
friends.
feels like they just need that one title to push them into the contention of, was this one of the best teams we've ever seen across League of Legends history?
Honestly,
the memories. It's right there.
this exact team
Varo!
23 wins ang LPL. Ang ang LCK pala.
So many international tournaments and gone so deep in them. They lost 5 finals in a row.
Mag-one trick Varus ka na ba, Mat?
Just in time.
Hindi naman.
I mean, they've lost.
Kala ko mag-one
Varus
trick
na pinagusto ko pa mag-game. Second choice ko is yung si Jin.
So crazy to see, and it is because you want to call them that great team.
4 na taon na ako naglalaro ng LoL, tas isa pa rin champion pool ko.
That is the million-dollar question today. Will they be able to overcome it? From the way they have risen up in this World Championship, you are inclined to say yes, but crazier things have happened in a World Finals, Doctor.
DRX.
Right? You even hear T1 talking about how they felt like they were overconfident and underprepared for what DRX was going to bring to the table. But you can see across
Kinakabahan tuloy ako. 2002 MSI. Natalo sila 2-3 sa Genji. 2002 World Champion 2-3 DRX.
Teka, manonood lang ako ng ni Varus.
MSI 2023. 2-3 ulit. 2-3 din sila sa RNG. Tapos ngayon, this is it.
That is why we also have to check our biases going into today, because in a world final, it's all about how you play on this day. Weibo could very well step into those footsteps of DRX.
The similarities are eerie between these two teams. I thought this was an amazing tweet by Renato talking about how they both win 4th in spring, then 6th in summer, then make Era as the 4th seed for their team, and then also have the same opponent, the exact same team, and train together is just crazy here. It's like they're trying to
WBG pala si si Karasamot.
Are getting lazy.
Like someone had their birthday, they had a
Sa Weibo pala siya.
they're channeling it.
And also, look, a lot of people are talking about T1, the meta starting to shift into their favor, but you look at when the Shy won his world championship, it was the Aatrox, it was the carry top laners that he could perform on, and we're getting to see that shift into it again today. Crisp as well, looking to move in towards, hey, I don't want to be the big engage tool, but I'll make insane plays on things that can play from afar.
5 minutes, guys.
It's things that can actually keep your AD carry safe, and I think this is where we also have to say, look, this is a moment where Weibo, it also, in the same vein, is moving across to favoring them in the same way it's favoring T1.
Yes, I mean, we are here in Korea, so we're looking through that lens, but we heard it from Teddy as well. The hope of the LPL is
I need to hydrate myself or else I'm gonna die.
4 minutes, guys.
fans,
Yes.
I think today in Hoist the Summoner's Cup and our MasterCard fan predictions. You can, of course, well, not
Mag-hydrate na kayo. 5 minutes na lang.
thank you all for participating at MasterCard GG on X throughout the tournament.
We're doing ours?
Ooh. Wait, T1 85.7%. At least it's not 100.
I thought it would be higher too.
Honestly, yeah. It's the most popular team in the world. I love underdogs though.
Yeah, me too, but of course, T1 reigning supreme on X. I also want to thank everyone for tuning in from around the globe. We're going to take a look in just a second at all the fans at the YouTube gaming viewing parties. One of them is right here in Seoul. There's also one in
Fighting,
Hanoi
guys,
and
fighting.
Ho Chi Minh City, and it's just cool to see everyone turning up for what is such a historical moment for League of Legends.
I mean, this is absolutely insane. You can see
Ang daming
Eh,
tao.
din Eugene, so? Gagi.
Saan?
Di mo nakita yung bus kanina?
Ah, yung bus, oh. Yun.
Oh.
But also how popular T1 is here in the LCK. Everyone in their
Pag natalo T1, kalboy natin si Ralph.
3 minutes left, boys.
Yun!
Predictions then.
Di ba, Ralph?
No, it's the biggest one. It's the
Amo ako ka, Ralph.
Ralph mo ako na lang.
hers already. So Emily, you can go first.
Pag natalo T1, Ralph, gago naka-BFF, gago.
You
Pag nag-lock si Faker ng notice, magtitikol ako sa public.
What?
Literal, gagawin ko talaga.
Oh my god.
Nakasalalay dignidad ko.
For 2 years now. I saw the first iteration of this roster at 2021 where
Yeah.
they made it further than people expected at that Worlds. Zeus comes in 2022. Are they the best team? Worlds seem to be theirs. They lost to the
Palitan ko lupon.
TRX like miracle story. I know Caster Jun said this earlier, but he was saying the narrative of this story he thinks is somehow even better than Def's narrative with Faker coming back from injury, leading this team. I'm going T1 3-0.
T1 3-0. I love it that it's a firm vote of confidence.
Ano prediction mo? 3-1? 3-0?
3-0.
3-0.
I think that it only takes
3-2
one
sa akin.
day to write history, and the opportunity
3-0.
is here today for both these squads. But I'm going to go 3-2 Weibo.
Ay, shut the fuck up, you fat guy.
The talent and the possibilities that are on this squad is absolutely insane.
You ain't got meat in yourself.
Starting to shift up towards the shy where he has an opportunity to play his best. Crisp also having a renaissance now that we've had that meta shift in towards these ranged supports is working well for him.
Wala kayong respect kay Faker.
The LPL has been up against the LCK and they've needed
Want him to bow down or something?
It has been Xiaohu at the forefront leading that squad to victory. He has always beaten the LCK to get his titles. He has never lost in international finals against the LCK, and this today is when he finally gets his world title.
He's convincing me.
I'm getting so hyped up, but you know why he never lost in international finals versus LCK? It's because Faker eliminated him already from the tournament.
He beat MSI. He won MSI.
Honestly,
Kobe's just gonna ignore that.
I love underdogs. I predicted a lot of underdogs this tournament, and they have all paid me back. They have all won. But I just think after last year especially, and how much work T1 have put into overcoming this finals curse and working on their mental game, working on the extra pressures that come along with playing in a finals, I think that this is their time. They're going to complete the story with this roster and finally get
3-1.
championship.
3-1 T1.
Even though you predict the T1 win, you at least give us 4 games. We have a very good desk in terms of the predictions.
Santiago is playing.
We are a little bit away from the opening ceremony. We've got a little bit more time, and I'm actually glad because we had to race through a lot because of just how big this matchup is.
Ayun na yung trophy.
You can choose where we go next.
Lalabas yung trophy.
Nalabas ko titi ko.
I think this is where it's going to
Eh, Doc, kinarga na.
I think when you look towards red side, there's a
Lang, let me watch.
Aya.
The Kalista,
It's kala ba 4 minutes na lang.
the Nico is a massive.
Ewan ko na extend ng 11 minutes pagdating ng 3 minutes.
Hindi, in-extend nila ng 5 minutes.
But the big curiosity for me is what happens with Weibo.
What is this
Because
bullshit?
I feel like if you end up banning something like the Orion on blue side, which we don't get to see a huge amount of the time, you open up the opportunity for Xiaohu to take the Azir, and then you threaten what has been Faker's champion pool. He's only played 3 picks so far. Now, we know Faker has literally got a million and one different things, right? But I think it is trying to put that pressure onto them and seeing if you can get that comfort for Xiaohu is going to be massive.
Yeah, you make the caveat, and you have to, but we know the context of Faker and his injury, unfortunately, was taking out, had to come back in, and maybe the champion pool isn't as wide as it once was. Of course, an Akali is something that he's had on his solo queue account.
Wala sila, sa mga tao dyan sa eSport, wala silang pakialam sa title gusto nila eh.
I think that Faker is one of the best.
Baliwala ang lahat pag hindi sila nanalo ng ano.
If they do decide
Exactly.
to attack it, and he has
They
been
will be
playing,
legends naman
I
kasi.
feel like, better than he has in years.
Hey, she
after
looked
coming
good.
back from
She
an
did look
injury.
good.
Honestly, the rehab that he did during the injury and taking some time away from League of Legends might have actually been a positive for the team.
Aray ko, gagi. Kaninong mic? Aray, sakit kaninin.
Maybe people think it's all about that split second, and it is, but it is also about everything else. It is about calling that play 3 minutes before it happens, maybe. I'm overreacting just a little bit. All the team being on the same page and everything that has to be perfect on a day like this.
And that's why it actually frustrates me when I hear people saying, oh, well, the reason T1 are doing good is because the meta shifted in their favor. You don't beat a team like JDG in team fights if it's just a meta shift. These guys have
Ang
played
tagal
so
putang
incredibly
ina,
well
nang
together.
i-scam
It felt
tong
like
ano
Owner
eh,
and
Worlds
Faker
eh.
had
Dadaldal
one
kasi
single
nito eh.
mind every single team fight that they went into.
May technical difficulties yata kanina pa in-extend yung
How
time.
to prepare the map better.
Putang
And
ina.
even looking at their initial series against
Para
JG
ba, ano,
in
handa dapat
Worlds, I
sila.
was like, do you know what, this team still
I don't
doesn't
know,
work
bro.
out. I'm not going to be able to give it to them.
Sa Dota, diretso agad. agad eh.
I'm getting
understanding they
impatient.
had about every way to approach the map, approach the
Bibili
fights,
akong
approach
laro.
the objectives. This
Anong
is
laro?
T1 stepping up
Car
massively
X, tas bibili ako
while
ng
also hitting that meta shift that is perfect for them.
And I also feel like if
na
people are trying to use
controller.
meta shift as like a detractor, saying it was handed to them, they're the
I'm
ones
gonna be
shifting the
Dre.
meta. They're the
Prisma
ones
eh,
getting
walang ano.
out there with
Wala
Carrier and
nun sa
Guma and
PC.
playing all this stuff. And with Zeus, so many DPS top laners here. So I feel like
PS5
they
lang.
have done the work
I'm
to
poor,
move it
so
into
walang
their own
PS5.
favor. They're the ones creating their own meta.
Yeah, and if you look at both of these
Gago.
teams, I think it's the
Nagbe-vape ako,
thoughtfulness
diba?
Oh.
from T1 that actually, like
Nakailang,
obviously I'm going
nakailang
T1
puffs na ako sa
3-0 as
vape
a
ko.
vote of
Alam mo
confidence
kung
in
ilan
terms
na.
of which of these teams I think
Ano bang
will
feeling
perform
mag-vape?
on the day.
45.
But in
What
terms
does
of
it
the
feel
way
to
they
vape,
see
by
the
the way?
game,
Hindi ako
the fact that
nagsisigarilyo.
they took the meta themselves and changed it, and I think we've seen
Ako rin
inklings
naman,
of
di ako
that from
nagsisigarilyo,
Weibo
vape lang.
iterating on it.
What does it
But
feel to
in
vape?
Weibo's games, and again, this is why
What
it would
does
be
it feel
so
to vape?
cool if what
First,
you
it's hot
want
in
to
the mouth.
happen
But
happens,
you'll
right?
get used
Because
to it. Di naman
that is
sobra.
an amazing story in and of
But
itself.
then
Like
it
this
gets cold,
team,
lalo pag
this Weibo
nilabas
team
mo na.
coming together, finally all finding it on the same day.
Do you
Because
get
the
the
thing I think
sense
I've
of
been the
ano?
most critical of Weibo
Like,
about
kapag
for the
nag-vape ka
individual
ba, ano
players is that
nararamdaman mo?
it seems like all five
Wala,
individuals
ewan
have
ko, pero
not
sa akin,
had a
nakatanggal ng
brilliant
stress.
day together, right? Like one of them is great,
Curiosity lang.
another one looks like they have the flu, and if they can all do it together as five, then that changes completely what the series is
I
going to
just
look like.
vape because I'm
And I
very
mean,
stressed
Xiaohu
every
said
day.
that he would burn himself for these finals. He has been one of the players that has been getting the most flame.
Yeah.
How crazy would it be for Weibo to actually come out with a huge upset here over
Sira
T1
yung timer
with
ng LoL.
him playing exceptionally, with Crisp,
Yeah.
who's been memed on for Hook Champions,
Ewan ko,
and start countering
3
some of
minutes
these
na lang
frames
kanina
and
dumagdag
pick
ng
and
5
blitz and go for kill lanes. Like, that would be the craziest type of scenario. This is the team to pull out something like that.
And that's the thing, like Xiaohu was the guy who got them here. This was the guy who stepped up massively for them summer. When it wasn't even like, I don't even feel like it's a day, it's individual games where people can just completely go back and forth. But Xiaohu has been the rock for this team, and I feel like that title has kind of shifted to Weiwei in a certain extent at this stage, where he's now become the stalwart player to be, hey, I will make sure that I'm getting bot lane into a position where they can carry, where I can set up then for the Shy and top side as well. And I think this is where the moment has to come back to, can Xiaohu do it? This is the guy that time and time again has
Anong
stepped up
timer
the
to? Hulog
LPL,
piso ba to?
has been
Piso
the
net
first
ba
in
yan?
to get the MSI titles, and it feels like
May
the pressure of
naglaglag ba ng 5 kaya na-extend yung time? Ano yan?
kind of gotten to him.
Oy,
But now
magta-time
it's
ka na,
not where it was before.
maglaglag ka
Highest
pa ng
ever
5
win
minutes.
Was that semi-finals before? This is now where if you can just have that one day to
Dami
perform, bring
nakateam,
back that magic from summer, that's where we could see Weibo really go up against T1 here today.
Yeah, we know how brutal the fans have been to him specifically. We've seen snippets of it, and just
Teddy.
the pressure. Teddy just now. The pressure all of these
Oh
players
yeah,
are
also
under,
Aaron,
and
vaping
Yeah.
maybe
days.
carrying
Walang
this
fireboard.
We talk so much about how he's
Ano
been
yan?
at the forefront of this meta. You can't ban him out, and he might
Countdown
forfeit
pala yan sa
game one
opening
because
eh.
Weibo selected to go on the
Kada
blue side, and the emotional investment of
stays good.
how
Especially
heartbreaking,
pag hindi
how
mataas
gut-wrentching
yung
it was for
nicotine
him to lose last year.
That is, it's
malalasahan
100%.
kapag
Like he's been so
pag may
incredible for
nicotine kasi
T1, but I think what's been even more
makati
impressive
sa
is like
lalamunan,
against
which I
JDG,
never take.
everyone expected them.
Yung nicotine, di ba sa cigarette yun?
He just picked his first one on like or 3 and was like, I
Vapes
don't
have
care.
nicotine
I'm
din,
just gonna
pero
smash you.
ano,
And
pwede
look,
ka pumili
absolutely
kung
insane.
gusto mo
The
ng
bar has been instrumental. The
mataas
double AD
yung
carry bot lane
nicotine
has been
or low
absolutely
yung
nuts.
nicotine.
And the fact that he's been
Pinakalaw
able
na
to
makukuha mo ito kasi
completely reshape what it is considered to be a top support in this meta at
Tinigo,
World
ano
is
ka?
absurd. When you look at how
And to piggyback on something you said earlier, it's not just the bot lane 2v2s, right? Like obviously we've talked about the support picks, we've talked about how Karya and Kumayushi have been able to
4 minutes.
the meta at this tournament. But it's also in terms of
Ganun,
areas like
ganun
in-game
pagbigas ng
prowess,
Korea
it's
ni
in
Gumayushi.
these team fights, and that was instrumental
Which is
in
dapat
beating
Gumayusi.
JDG because,
Ano ba yung
like you
nabibigkas?
said, it came down to
Guma.
Ano eh, she. Yung S sounds nila. May
but when they
AH.
did fall behind in games, this kind of
Aish.
thoughtfulness around the
Agashi.
team fights, the fact that they were able to 5v5 their way
Agashi.
was so important.
Kimchi, alam ko may
Ajushi.
Ayun.
Kimchi.
Ajushi.
CH talaga yun.
Yan nga, CHY.
Yeah.
Ay, CHI pala, CHI.
So, nakwento ko lang, di ba nasa ko yung class kami? Mandatory gumaway kami ng ano, Kami wala. Pero nagluto kami ng Korean dish. Alam mo yung ano? Yung karne? Na...
Bulgogi.
Yun, bulgogi. Kaso spicy siya.
Bro.
Yun nga lang wala ako sa station na kaya di ako nagawa. Pero tumulong ako mag-setup. So ayun. Sa station kasi namin, gumawa kami ng Korean barbecue tsaka kimchi. Ngayon, dahil hindi ako nag-handle, kasi yung dalawang...
Ano yung sinasabi mo, Aaron?
So dapat kukuha sila ng 1 teaspoon na salt. Ngayon, ang ginawa, isang tablespoon yung ginamit, ibang spoon. Hindi teaspoon, isang tablespoon. Tapos sobrang liit lang ng nilagay nila dun yung salt. Pagkatingin namin, tangin. Walang gustong kumain ng kimchi. Giyang pa naman ako tumikim nun.
Ilang days na yun?
Magto 2 weeks pa lang.
Kaka
1 week. Late kami.
Ako rin eh.
Kaka 1 week lang nung Thursday. Ayun.
Ano pa? Ano ba ngayon? Ano ba namin ginawa?
Nag-kimchi rin kayo? Aaron?
Oo. Uy. Ayun na. Ayun na. 45 sec.
Yung Thursday lang namin ginawa, so ilang. Ang fanboy talaga.
Alright na.
Gagi kay Itrox. 1. Heart steal yan.
Rise muna, di ba? Wait, ano muna ba?
Heart steal. Heart steal yung purpose. Don't worry. 3 minutes lang naman yung 3 minutes lang yung heart steal.
Heart steal muna?
Oo. Presented by Eugene.
Yan na po. Mga fanboy natin.
Gods.
Let's go. They will crumble one by one.
Bobo top support. Gawa mo mag-isa maglaro. Putang ina.
Parang ako lang. Pick up your weapon.
Phase it. Pick up your weapon and phase it. There's blood on the ground. Go and take it. Eto na Ralph. It's starting.
Yo, what the?
Pick up your weapon and phase it.
Magiging Shyvana na Ralph.
Naging...
Gagamot mag-transform ka na. What?
Is that the Matrix reference?
What do you mean?
Nagising siya.
I don't know. Tapos it leads somewhere.
It looks like...
It leads somewhere.
Pero, it leads somewhere. Ayan na. Ayan na, mananalo na si Faker.
Mananalo? Siguro. Depende. Wait, if that's fucking...
Gogi. Azir pa, Gogi.
Azir.
Yung pinapakita na yung nila?
Champion.
Pick nila?
No, yun yung weapon ng champion.
Yan yung weapon lang.
Okay.
Kasi si Azir iconic champion ni Faker.
Nahiwa ko sarili ko ng sa tawag dun ka.
Nanonood ba kayo sa stream ba?
Akala ko gago. Akala ko hindi matalim.
Hinawakan mo?
Walang tigil yung pagdugo eh. Sabi na eh.
Paan ni Camille.
Si Camille.
Yun.
Paan ni Camille.
Hiwain niya.
Ang weird pala ng paan ni Camille.
Kala ko takot Titan.
Ako din eh. Draven. Welcome to the League of Draven. Listen to. Listen? Iku! Ay hindi, bye. Ay Ezreal, joke lang, bye tuloy. When the world is... No fucking chills, bros. Pick yourself up, cause
Keep you.
never die when the world is calling you.
Ano yun? Ano rin nila yun, di ba?
Hmm? Ay, nakakapakita niyo.
Ayan na.
When the world's a part of you.
Oh, shit.
Can you feel those days for reaching greatness? Legends never die. Rice.
Hole.
Rice? Are you gonna rice? Ayan yung heart seal.
Hard seal.
Fuck you, Kane.
Hard seal.
Tangina niyo mga Kane main kayo. Second hand talon, mga gago.
Uy, nagkikin ako ron.
Nagkikane ka? Tangina mo, second hand talon.
Well, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Anong size yung gamit mo, di ba? Fuck you. Anong gusto mong patayin? Field of wheat? Ano, magsasaka ka ba? Ayaw,
Hindi,
size yung gamit mo.
Ako yung yung Reaper. I am the Reaper. Grim Reaper itself.
Magsasaka tao, gusto mo mga Kane means eh.
Gago.
May ho kasi.
The fuck?
Ezreal.
Tayo na si Kisante nag-ano. Dapat nandiyan si Lilnes, di ba? Kisante ninja, di ba?
Sa kanya galing yung ano. Sa kanya naka-reference yung Kisante.
Kaya nga, pero dapat nandiyan siya dapat.
Pangit nung gawa niya last year. Nakakasuwa. Walang hype.
Ay, wey.
Ay, siya pala si Seth.
Yeah, he's Seth.
Oh, nandiyan.
Siya yung ano, kumanta kasi kay Seth.
Ay nga. Pero di bagay sure niya kay Seth.
No, not really. Out of tune, gagi. Di bagay sa akin yung boses, no?
Yeah.
Dapat kay Ezreal na lang.
Hindi, kay Ezreal gagi maganda. Ayun na. Nagtataka ko ba si ano, sa Vegas nakakanta?
Di ba ano, mute si Aphelios?
Yeah.
Nagpapakata daw sa kanya yung ano, nagpapasalita yung buo ano niya, yung limang weapon niya. Limang weapon ni ni Aphelios eh.
May sister complex yun.
May siskon.
Gagi. Black pala yung ano, boses niya ano.
Hologram. Paano kaya yun sa stage, no? Sa wakas, nag-improve din yung ano, hologram nila. Di tulad dung last year, tangina, made in China yung hologram.
Gago, CTI.
Made in China yung hologram nila. Paano sa China ginanap eh?
Labo.
Hindi.
Mas maganda yung sa Dota.
Pakantayin mo kayo sa Dota, man. Pakantayin mo kayo sa Dota.
Ha?
Pakantayin mo yung nasa Dota.
Yung
mga champion dun, pag nagsaselect, pakantahin mo.
Pakantayin mo si ano.
Bruh.
Pakantahin mo si SF. Pakantahin mo si ano. Faceless Void.
Si SF, may boses si SF, may boses.
Gago.
Ito na yata yun.
Si Zawardo yun eh.
Hindi, lalaki ulit eh.
Hindi, Rice ata to.
Rice nga. Good.
Rice nga, sabi na nga ba?
Uy! Inayos mo rin, puta!
Let's go on our golden.
Naalala mo yung 2018? Welcome to the wild.
Oo nga, no?
Bakit? Ano bang niya, salita niya?
Scottish kasi siya. Ngayon, during that day, lasing siya. Ngayon, kumanta siya parang, welcome to the wild. Gumanon siya. Scottish kasi siya. Yung mataas kumanta. Go and say, kid, this is your moment. Now is your time. So, I did not expect I would hear this music again. I just didn't expect it. Self-ed.
Last year, wala ata to eh.
Napaka.
Oh my god, naalala ko yung mga plays ko ng 2017 sa Z. Mat yung double pentacle ko kay Mastery.
Yun ang panahon, dahil Z ka, Yasuo ako eh.
Z and Yasuo ko tayo nakikimutang na.
Ikaw yung mid Z, ako top Yasuo eh. Kaya na, walang pakialam sino katapat eh.
Ay, takay na. Counter pick na nga lang, mag-Z pa din. Udir na nga yung top 10, mag-Yasuo pa din.
Katarina pa eh, na.
Fanatic to, pre. Fanatic versus ay naalala ko sa tugtog na to. Giant's gonna ask you what's your word. Do you know if we know that?
Push yourself.
Prove yourself and prove yourself and rise. They remember you. Rise. Sa tugtog na to binugbog si Faker eh. Inultihan ni Jarvan.
Hindi, yun yung
2017.
Tapos nahuli siya ni sa last game. Yung ult ni Varus.
Rise! Rise!
Nahuli siya.
3-0 nga sila nun eh. Last game.
Kaya nga, nahuli siya dun sa last game eh.
Yeah. Yung flash out. Ayan na! Ayan na!
Ayan na! Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Screenshot this shit. Screenshot.
Oh my god!
Ayan.
Gods!
Hey! Holy shit.
Yes. It's your moment. It's a drums. This is open. This is la la la. Name out la la la. You set your Once you play gods, they're gonna crumble one by one.
Hey, tangina. Wala akong pakialam doon sa kanta. May pakialam doon sa sayo nila. Hey, shit. Hey. Oh my god.
Ano?
Korean ang nabayan sila.
K-pop group.
Oh my god.
Pakita niyo si Daniel. Pakita niyo si Daniel.
Kabaya.
Next on the ladder.
Oh my god, ang ganda ng sayo ni Honey. Oh my god.
Ang ganda niya, tagina.
Nakante si Matthew.
Ang ganda niya, gagi.
Tangina, namumula yung mata ko.
Kasi edad lang natin yung isa dyan.
Please, kintasan mo. Once you play gods. The Brazil mo.
Brazil kayo.
Into the sunlight, it's the day my kingdom come. God. Gagi, naging Leo na.
Bigay mo na yung shield sa kanya.
Naging Leo na, gagi.
Bigay mo na yung shield.
Seryoso.
Gods. Gagi, paano nagka-espada bigla dyan? How the fuck did it happen?
Pag yan nakuha niya.
I'd lose myself.
Bro, become
Gagi si Caps. Gagi si Gloko.
Gloko ba yun?
Gloko. Naka-teamot eh. Nakuha niya, pre.
Wait, what? Parang niya nakuha yun.
There you go na. Gagi, na-exile siya ng Mordekaiser.
Boom, minul na lahat.
Mat, what the fuck is that? Nasolo kill. Mat. Nasolo kill lang support yung putang inang top laner. Paano nangyari yun? Explain that shit.
Wait, umangat sila. Wait, umaangat sila, Gagi. Umaangat sila, ganda ng stage, Gagi.
Gods. Eugene's buff. Kung sa Dota pre, we are electric dito, we are gods. Gods.
Maganda rin sa Dota. May ano yun, di ba? May TV series yun, di ba?
Dragon's Blood.
Oo. May TV series, tapos maganda din yung nila, yung mga hologram sila. Di kasi na Dota sa LoL. Sa Dota kasi, pag nagpipick ka ng champ,
Epileptic ka pala eh.
magpapakita yung hologram ng champion. Yung pipiliin mo.
Epileptic, gago. Yung mata ko, gagi. Bulag na bulag ako sa sobrang lakas ng mga ilaw-ilaw.
Ayun na.
Mabilis pa naman ako masilaw.
Here we go, guys. Korea. Ayan na. Caster Jun, you're a fucking legend. Are you ready?
Yun na, putang ina mo.
Nag-ina niya. Ready! Gods! Ang hina ng energy niya, gago. Uy, lakasan nyo, ang hina ng energy nyo. Kita niyo si Mart, gagi di nanonood ng LOL yan, pero ang taas ng energy. Maya kayo. From Berlin to Shanghai.
멋진 대결을 펼쳤고 이제 단 두 팀만이 남았습니다. 웨이버
게이밍.
그리고
Isang alamat Caster Jun.
이두 팀들은 자신의 가치를 증명했고 하지만 월드 챔피언의 자리는 단 하나. 오늘 그 자리를 가리는 대결을 시작합니다. 선수를 소개합니다. 근단한 T1의 탑라이너.
And for T1, gold medalist si Faker. Si Zeus. Top lane. Faker, please mag-tumbling ka mamaya. Do the tumble. Do the tumble. Do the fin tumble, please.
It's time to make your ano.
Gago yung tangkad pala ni Deshaun. Si owner. From day one, he was speaking throughout the time. Go, Juni boy! Let's go, Juni boy!
Show your DC.
Let's go, Juni boy!
Just kick the shit out of them.
Kick the shit of them, Juni boy.
Labas mo na yung DC mo.
Juni boy yun, boy.
웨이버 게이밍의 바텀 라이너 압도적 활약을
Xiao Huen Figa.
이에 맞서는 선수는
Ay, hindi, bot lane. Guma UC.
Guma UC. T1의 하드 캐리 바로 라이트와 구마 유시.
Ang tangkad ni Guma, pre.
Wait, matakad mo si Guma para malit lang si Guma eh.
Magkasing tangkad lang sila ni Zeus.
We, pero alam ko sa tangkad mas pinamatangkad sa kanila si owner eh.
Si owner ba?
Oo, alam ko si owner pinamatangkad sa kanila eh.
Ang laki niya kasi tignan eh.
Tangay na, sinave nila yung best for last.
Si Keria. What's his stand amongst the gods?
Oh, pinakahuli talaga yung
Keria. Siyempre, legend. Alam mo si
legendary si Faker dyan.
Malit si Keria, pero tignan mo. Look at Keria.
Kaya malit ni Keria eh, malit ni Keria.
Bagay sa akin yung role niya.
Exactly.
It's time for the mid laners. Figa. A legendary player of one. Hindi ako giniginaw pero nanginginig ako. It's the adrenaline. Xiao Huen Faker. Let's go! The team captains. Kinakabahan siya.
이제 이 여명의 선수들은 최후의 결전만을 남겨두고 있습니다. 그리고 소환사 컵까지는 이제 단 한 걸음만 남았을 뿐입니다. Let the
Give out loud, loud, loud. Give your name out loud. One more step, yeah, we more tall now. Cause gods, once you play gods, they're gonna crumble one by one.
이번에 대망의 결승전을 함께 해주시는 많은 분들의 뜨거운 환호 함성과 함께 시작!
Bro. Laki ng stadium, no? Or maliit sa Tino.
Ang liit, gagi, ang liit.
Hindi tulad ng 2017.
Ay, elevated eh, gagi.
Maliit, gagi. Maliit.
That's what she said.
Pag nakita mo sa Dota 2, tsaka ang laki, gagi.
Coliseum yan, by the way.
Malaki naman kasing ng Dota eh. Gagi.
Actually pwede kapag ano may magper-perform dito. Sa Pilipinas, pwede sa Philippine Arena. Malaking space.
Ron.
What?
Mag-ano daw ng restaurant si Gordon Ramsay dito.
Bullshit.
Oo, early this year. Meron magkakaroon daw.
Yep.
Hell's Kitchen. Yo, panuorin niyo to, pre.
Wellington yan.
Tapos yung Wellington na sad-sad, 45k.
Gago. Benta mo ng bahay mo.
Dahil pala di ko pinadin sa inyo kayo na to.
Mabilis ba kayo tumakbo? Tanong. Saan naman tayo kumain?
Kaya ni-skip ko na, minute ko na agad eh.
Oh, pwede.
Why the fuck would you mute this?
용이 되기 위해 뱀과 용 사이의 동물을 이무기라 부릅니다. 오랜 수련 후
Dito yung story nila.
비로소 승천한다고 하죠.
Pakita niyo yung umiiyak yung mga ano.
선수들의 여정을 말하는 것 같습니다.
저는 어렸을 때부터 게임을 워낙 좋아했어서 되게 많은 게임들을 했었는데 리그 오브 레전드가 이제 한국에 출시된다는 소식을 듣고 그때부터 시작했던 것 같습니다.
어렸을 때 사촌 형이 리그 오브 레전드를 해서 같이 해봤던 것 같아요. 선수로 처음 데뷔를 하게 되었을 때 되게 설렜고 기다려왔던 기회가 와가지고 살면서 좀 가장 기뻤던 순간이었던 것 같습니다. 중국에 스카우트 A가 들어왔어요. 라이즈에 갔는데 루키 선수가 있었어요. 근데 제가 좋아하는 선수였어요. 근데 같은 팀을 할 수 있는 기회가 있어서 한번 해보자. 재밌겠다라는 생각으로 한 것 같습니다.
Sa'yo ba?
我认为在夺冠以后，就是自己本身就跟其他队伍的选手比起来，可能那个时候自己是没有进步的。
那这次的世界赛，大家对他的一个期望，我相信一定不低。
Korea.
Chinese ba sila?
Chinese and Korean.
헤드셋을 벗은 순간부터는 뭔가
So it's basically China versus Korea.
통제가 안 되더라고요.
This was the heartbreaking moment last year.
내가 다음에 이런 기회를 또 잡고 우승을 할 수 있을까라는 생각이 많이 들었던 것 같아서 그게 많이 분하고 힘들었던 것 같습니다.
每一场比赛失利后的感受，更多还是自己很多方面没有做好。
Dramatic na to.
可能这个时候会想着下一场比赛做，但下一场比赛还是会有做不好的事。
Di naman.
The tension. Dagdag tension
这个时
kasi.
间点可能就会质疑自己。
아무리 힘들어도 그들은 포기하지 않았습니다. 꿈이 있기 때문이죠.
10년의 기간
10 years.
처음 롤을 시작했을 땐 미래에 대해 생각하기엔 너무 어렸던 것 같습니다.
It was 8 years ago.
오랜 노력에 끝자락이 보입니다. T1 대 웨이보.
凛冬将至，
Yeah, it did.
是时候
Sure
捧
did.
起全球总决赛奖杯了。
샤오니마.
첫 번째 우승은 승리가 어떤 의미인지 제대로 이해를 하고
감사합니다.
두 번째
Mat,
우승은
nasa aeroplano ka na
Baba ko nga muna ito pagkain ko.
하나도 놓치지
Hindi
않고
ko akong makain ng oras.
즐기겠습니다.
Nang yung 5 ay 4 na boss, mag-5 na.
Kaya nga eh. Kagising ko lang kasi kanina to.
세 번째 우승은
This trophy was for myself.
Nagising sa'yo, tol. Nagising na ako.
To ako gising eh.
This fucking message just sounds the first.
Maniniwala ba kayo sa akin pag sinabi ko sa inyo? Alam mo yung points dyan sa Twitch, yung ano? Alam mo ko ilan yung points ko dun sa Valorant?
Faker.
100k.
Isa ka talagang tatay.
Yep.
You've grown.
100k yung points ko.
You've grown so much, Faker.
Ay, yung tunnel points pala.
This is just pure history. It's just Faker carrying his team to the finals.
단 한 팀만이 영광을 차지할 수 있습니다. 단 한 팀만이
Yung Baron. Baron ba no? It's just Snake.
Ay, nakita niyo na yung bagong ano? Yung magbabago yung ano?
Mapa?
Yung league.
That has to be a fucking game mode. Hindi ko kakayanin yung update nin. Pwede kang i-dive sa loob ng tore mo. Nasa pagilid. Di ba pa nakita yung trailer?
Tapos yung mga jungle camps gago, kulay violet lahat.
Oo. Kaki binan yung Azir ni Faker.
Gigil na. You want blood?
They want blood, huh? Oh my god, ano? Walang Faker Azir. Shit, Faker, please.
Hey, no, Taylor Swift.
Shit. Please just lock Silas, please.
One of the big questions coming
Silas
in
na lang
is
is
Weibo's
ano,
plan
kay
going to be
Faker.
in game number
Oh,
one?
shit.
Gago ka. Okay. Open. Since walang Silas, walang.
Etrox yan, Etrox.
Kung biyan yung...
Okay.
Di siya eh.
Left available, but you have to know Rel is available for owner, and he has been stellar on it. There's a lot of options here.
Kalista.
Focus could be big as well, and they're
Renata. Okay, good pick.
And this is the thing, the Kalista has been
Renata
such
support na.
incredible priority. It was something actually
Yep.
used against T1 in the JDG series.
Kinakabahan na ako.
Renata Glass is the most important champion for this series as a whole. Chris,
Oh, do it. Lock it. I swear, lock it.
in their very first game in the Swiss
Yeah,
stage
lock
of
mo.
Worlds. So this is very, very important,
Okay.
especially to see what the rest of Weibo's plan is.
And not only does it deny Chris, but we've also seen Carrier
AD top.
himself be extremely successful on this. Carrier Renata.
Open puppy. Will
be the shy. Going back to the Aatrox, which has been the main blind pick.
Okay.
Yone.
Yone versus Aatrox. He contested that pick.
Maokai Chase combo that has
Nga nga
terrorized the Rift all year. Yeah, this is
Ash.
going to be incredibly exciting. Getting the Yone here.
Vanilla
Game 1 in
Papi.
the finals. T1 getting spicy already.
And
now
is
the
it actually the Yone
Vanilla.
Fizz? That's the question.
Is it Rel or Poppy? Which are you gonna
I believe
ban?
he celebrated his 70th unique champion.
Is it Yone or Poppy?
People have been talking about Faker's champion pool.
May Yone na.
Sedge. Okay.
Because we don't know how much he's been practicing recently,
Juani.
but I think he's played the most champions professionally out of any other person on
Pwede
the
Papi.
Pwede Poppy.
This guy is the consummate professional. He's such a grinder. He's been back from his
Varus.
quite some time, so you have to give him
Target ba nila si Light na?
everything.
Target ba nila yung bot lane?
Towards bot lane, though, now, as T1
Oh,
are the
target.
ones blinding their bot lane, they're going to be banning away the Varus, the Ashe, two of those really highly prized picks. Crisp has been playing more of the Enchanters, though. He's moved towards things like Lux and
Rel.
Hyper when Renata was gone.
Rel.
So I'm going to be interested to see where he actually takes it.
Open Poppy.
Also, really big fan of the Bent
Or Lee Sin.
Weibo,
On
because,
Poppy or Lee Sin.
Pwede
I think owner's best champions.
Oo.
The Rel
What does
and the
owner
Jason
have
and the
in
Frog,
his
but
lanes?
Sejuani
Let's see.
also was quite strong, and
taking that away might put Owner
What
in
do
a
you have up
situation
your
where
sleeve,
he has been a
Owner?
player that improved so much,
I'm
out,
engaged.
or rather from summer
Oh, Ari.
World
Okay.
Championship, putting him in
So,
in a difficult position. Could be a big win as it
He's
is.
serious, bro. He's serious.
So Faker's Ari coming out, and it does immediately make you think, could it be a Vi
Faker,
as that
okay.
last pick? You know, the Vi-Ari pairing has been so popular.
Ay, oo nga pala, open yung Vi.
There's also an angle to play like a Poppy or
Pwede ba
something
sila?
like that if we get more dash-style champions coming out
Like-
from Weibo. But it's gonna be
Gago sa inyo, Tamkin.
neutralize this bottom lane here.
Yeah, this is something that a lot of people have been talking
They
about
want that
as well.
blood.
The fact that
They want for blood.
Hindi, kaya.
Mapa-front to back sila dito. OP ng ano. OP ng lineup eh.
See what the answer is going to be though. Hard engage into the Tom Kench is
Kaya. Makikita mo.
Hard engage ng Tamkin siya.
maybe not the Vi here and maybe it could be
Nagkukulat nga nila, oh.
for Owner. We'll see where he decides to go.
I feel like Wukong could actually
Kaya naliutin Ron.
Lee Sin. They want that front line. They want that front line. They want that front line.
Kaya nalisin. Sasabi ko, GG!
Kinakabahan ako.
Magaling maglisin si Owner. GG na. Game 1.
It wasn't just with these style of comps. They actually opted into more team fighting. This time around though, this
Okay.
comp
Trust the
needs
Korean
to
macro.
win in the early game. Faker and
Trust the
Owner
Korean
combined
macro.
carry out,
That's
they need to start stacking
Korean
points. They
macro.
need to get that early. Because if you get to the mid to late game, look at the front to back on Weibo.
Also
right? This
known
is a
as
position
net
that's very
owner
hard to
farm.
engage into. And if T1 ever lose map control, try
Oo
to
nga
get
no,
some
matignan mo.
money.
Target ban si Owner.
Individual targets against the
Yung mga
Kench
Jarvan.
is gonna be
Si Johnny rin.
When you're second to those objectives,
Si Johnny Rel.
Tatlong.
target nila.
Sana si Owner na lang binan nyo.
Have the ability to pick people off, you know, with the Yone, with the Ari. They want to be moving around the map. They want to be pushing out lanes, catching people in transitions, taking these skirmishes as often as they can. And we are just moments away from getting on the rift.
Exactly. Game
Good
number
luck,
one
guys.
is upon us. Of course, T1, a lot of finesse possibilities with a composition like this, but I look at Weibo's draft and I think we've seen these styles of draft so many times in the past, staying tried and true as we head onto the Rift for our very first game. T1 coming out swinging, and Weibo, I think, ready to pick up that punch. See exactly how it is going to go. Worlds 2023, game number 1. Let's do it!
And already, I've got to point out, it's triple TP for Weibo. Crisp is going to be taking the TP on that Tom Kench, so feeling that they can't necessarily get pressured heavily enough to actually get killed. If he feels he's going to get chunked out, hey, you TP back early. You know, you keep up that farm as much as you
Ayun
can.
na.
It's going to give the advantage of playing that map.
Okay.
They will have that
Calm
extra
down.
footwork
Calm
coming in
down.
in late game.
Another thing here is
Kalma,
what is
Aaron,
the level
kalma.
one going to be? I think that one of the other really underrated parts of the Senna Kench is how strong their level 1 is.
Exactly right, but just a reminder to connect your League of Legends account with Prime Gaming to grab the exclusive Braum W emote. And if you haven't done it already, just do it. Just do it now. That'd be fantastic.
It's a really good
Ah,
and you saw
walang
there as
aggressive
well,
ngayon.
no opportunity, unfortunately, for
No,
Weibo to use
no one's
the position,
engaging.
although
No one's
Fade might
invading.
come through, but I do think that the level 1 of Weibo is so strong, and they're clearly expecting this. So T1,
what they're
I
doing.
think, very smart not to opt into,
Mas mabilis naman
opt into this
ano.
and take the risk
Mas
in game 1 of the
naman
finals.
And they were
mag-clear
pretty
yan,
good
Oli.
at utilizing Tom Kench in that
Ay,
level 1
wait
play
lang.
if we
Nga
remember
pala, may
back to
ano
it
kasi
as
ano.
well. So
145 yung ano, kay Maokai.
that is a good idea.
Mas mabilis matatapos yung kay ano, kay Owner kasi Raptor start siya. Chalishless.
And I think there's going to be so
You see
many
that
guys
kapag
on
hindi,
this
pag
because
walang
he's
ano,
not
pag walang
performing to the level that people
tag
were
dito?
hoping more from him. You know, he
Walang
had
leash,
a
they have the prio.
tournament, but now here in his first ever World Finals, he's got to
pretty
step
early.
up if it's going to be
Okay.
Weibo win.
Good cheese.
Piercing darkness.
Gago.
Let's
Grabe
choose.
nila i-deny ng ano.
Let's choose.
Too much. Just a
Oh,
little bit of a
deny
tussle,
nila.
checking each other on the bottom side of the map as Faker now trying to push forward.
O diba? Sabi ko sa'yo, mas mabilis mag-clear si Owner eh.
As the Jace into the Ari.
And we'll see if we're going to see
145, 145. Ayun.
Because I think for T1, obviously, self-explanatory, dragons and heralds are incredibly important to pick up early. But there is an
Matt,
opportunity
electric
to try
fan
and
mo.
go for these aggressive plays. I think Weiwei in particular has been really
Kailangan may nagbabaray na dito sa likod namin.
although he
Ha?
is currently
Easy Ron. Easy, lisin.
how T1 can
Seryoso ka ba? May nagbabarilan. Barilan? Ay,
already
serious?
shoving in. And if you can
Barena.
get an early kill,
Ay, barena. Kala ko barilan.
behind.
Well, an owner's gonna use this to invade.
He's
Right?
heading
He's
for
gonna
the
win this duel
invade.
against Weiwei, so he's just gonna try to get right in his face, push him out. He knows he has that pushing top lane, and we'll see how.
Oh, he's contesting it. He wants it. I know you want it. No one can help you. Naka-push yung lane. No one can help.
It's the sapling in the brush. His owner's just looking to try and wreak havoc.
But look at Zeus. Zeus is already moving down. That's why he starts the camp now.
Di fighter yun. Putang ito. May top prayo. Gagi.
He could look for the 50-50, but he risks putting himself in danger. So it should be owner grabbing the wolf, and they can continue this pressure on. You can look towards mid now. As Xiaohu's in trouble.
Okay. Good flash.
Okay.
You got the flash. You got the flash. Ganda nung rotation.
Great stuff early on here from T1 owner. 3 camps top, moves into the enemy jungle to cover Zeus on the push, then uses Zeus' pressure to move down, steal the wolves, rotates over towards mid where Faker has that. Now
Na-full niya yung top. Hindi siya pwede hindi siya makaka-invade. You're wasting your time. Why you recall, you motherfucker? Oh shit, walang flash si Faker.
No, walang flash si Faker. Yun lang.
First blood si Faker.
First blood si Faker.
And I haven't even finished my sentence, or Weiwei does that exact thing. Punishes Faker for being that far up in the lane. And
Shit.
it was a wolf camp.
And we said Xiaohu had to have
Level 2. Level 2 yung camps. Mas mataas yung XP na makukuha ni Weiwei dun.
on the Spring King from the LPL in his first World Finals.
And you mentioned it already, Chronicler. Xiaohu is a guy that's had a lot of attention from a lot of fans and already starting to silence some of those doubts. But it is very, very early days in this one. As we check
Walang flash si
out Weiwei.
Faker.
Really good pathing here from Weiwei.
Yeah, this is just great from Weiwei. Just wraps around. You know, did skip that topside.
Grabe, bilis nun ah.
Oo.
Bilis ng charge niya, Gagi.
Blind spot kasi ito eh. Dito.
Is not going to be able to get
There's a
out.
blind
Faker
spot.
committed the flash for that trade earlier on Xiaohu.
Wala ring flash si Faker sa commit sa mid.
Hindi ko nakita lumabas yung kamay ni Ari. Puto pag ako naglalaro ng Ari po siya, lalabas pa yung kamay bago mag-charm eh.
Pay to win skin ba, Mat? Default skin yun eh.
We've seen that they can struggle in that situation, particularly with draft like this. You need
Hindi.
to win. You can't try and kind of go through the middle. You know, maybe pick up a
Mat,
dragon.
tignan mo yung ano, tignan mo yung item ng bot lane.
Dominate from the get-go.
And Ari pre-6.
Tignan mo yung item ng Senna. Tignan mo yung item ng Senna.
That is why Azir was so keen
Gago.
for T1 in their playoff
What?
run.
May napapansin ka? May napapansin ka?
Interesting to note that it was that first game
What
in
the
towards mid,
fuck?
but he has been
Wait,
so
sino ADC nila?
heavily prioritizing
Exactly.
Hybrid?
Tom Kench.
In the LPL, it was much more about playing towards the Shy, but at Worlds, it has been about playing towards Chris, playing towards
Dinenay yung ano.
And I really wanted to see
Yung
what his game
camps.
plan was going to be coming into Worlds, because clearly T1 would be prepped for that.
Well, Owner going to clear out some vision. As you can see, Control Ward in the Drake pit. First one going
First
to the
three.
Chemtech Drake. And Owner is going to very happily join Carrier as they look to take this one down. So at about 6 minutes into the game, we will
Top
have
side yung Maokai.
first dragon. Faker coming on over.
Hindi, ayan na, ayan na.
Ayun, sa'yo lang kayo Maokai.
Pero hindi nila mabuti, hindi niya mabuti.
They will be able to secure this dragon. So that is one of the steps that they have taken here.
Puta yun.
Hindi rin sila makapag-cross map. Walang objective sa taas eh. Walang camp sa taas.
Bottom side, Gumayushi has a huge advantage over the Tom Kench, but something that you would expect. It's not necessarily a lane you can really judge on CS.
War plate. War plate.
Sinadstep ang Gogi, sinadstep lang muna.
War plate wala.
Ang bullshit naman kasi ng hitbox nun. Binubully din na siya.
They are outfarming their opponents, and that's why they're still up this slight amount of gold despite giving up that first blood.
And this is something Weibo was also able to do. Shy specifically against Bin was able to use the fact that the matchup
Yan.
was isolated.
Habot that.
Dating nga ako. Hindi ko alam ano yung skill set niyan.
And then take those leads into mid.
Ano, parang dalawa sabihin natin, may dalawang set magician yun. Yung una yung ano, i-root ka, tapos pangalawang hatak. Pwede mo i-control yung kung saan papunta yung hatak na yun.
Really? Ito pa?
Oo. Kung gusto mo siya itulak pala eh, pwede mo itulak pala. Kung pwede mo palapit, tulak mo palapit. Hindi, parang victor lang yun. Ikaw bahala kung saan mo gusto itutok.
Right now, it is just a bit of trading in lane.
Tainan yan, Tomkins na ano, hayop yan. Matigas nga.
Back to it as Chris
Biggest guy.
It hurts a whole lot.
Hindi, pero actually kaya ni ano ni Rena ni Kalista kasi maganda yung ano ni Kalista para diyan eh.
And
Para lang siyang second hand Vayne. Kalista.
Counter pick si Kalista eh. Ng Vayne. He's the better Vayne. I mean, she's the better Vayne. Ang isang plate. 20 gold lead. I mean, 20
At
CS.
saka kasi maganda din kasi pang
And my expectation is that T1 is going to use
maganda rin kasi pang initiate ng si Kalista.
Oh, yung ulti niya.
Oo, kasi may mobility siya.
The setup for T1 around this objective pretty easy.
At saka may pwede din siya magano ng vision niya eh.
Rotated over Gumayushi and Karya. So they're going to secure this. Then my question becomes, where are they going to throw it down? Because the two obvious solutions to me would be either Zeus or Guma. Obviously, Guma already massively far ahead, but a Yone in a
Ayun na yung laban ron, ayun na.
I think is one of the biggest things that Weibo might not be able to
Ay, di sila nagpapakita.
Yeah. Pero alam nila, nasa mid si Kerry eh. Si Maokai. 20 na ba yung hatchlings niya? Nag-gauge si Fike, huli si Capgench. Okay, na-isolate yung root. He got it. Let's go! Let's go!
Let's go!
Kill them all! Kill them all!
Pero ang tigas gagi. Ang tigas.
Matigas pero napapatay nila.
Pre, dalawang ruby crystal. Oh shit, owner.
Si owner si Trigger. So,
Pre, dalawang crystal fire, ay dalawang sapphire crystal. Na-cancel. You have flash, please, you have flash. Never mind.
oh, let's go. Patay rin.
Okay, good trade. That's a fine trade.
Potentially threatening as Guma and Karya are going to push it in. Already have taken a plate themselves down there, but great kill back on the top side does help to equalize the gold there for the Shy.
Yeah, Gold now actually completely fine. The Shy might even be able to pick up plate as well. And crucially,
Korean tech din yun.
is going to lose out on this.
Tam Kelsena, sa Korea galing yan eh.
Could just TP back to the lane. Not going to be the case here. And that's the second time that Weibo, the initial play might not work, but Weiwei pulls it back.
Exactly. Zeus just couldn't use that ultimate quite fast enough. You know, so
Tapos mamaya gulat ka na sabi nila Tridor daw si Zashay.
Ay, wag ka, pinanalo nila ng 2 beses yun. Sa LPL, IG.
So much pressure on top side, so much tempo, and a lot of that is going to be lost.
Hindi, sa Korean kasi sa Korean. Hindi man siya LCK.
Continued to push in, continued this relentless aggression here.
Nasa LPL siya ngayon.
Genji. Ay, Genji tuloy, EDG.
From initial deaths, the global taunt that he's had for the last 10 years seems to be the thing.
The most ganked man of all time.
I think it's probably true, but also he's played like the most games out of anyone else that still plays currently. So
They have vision.
It's a weird stat.
Ayun na, ayoko yan. Pocha, ayoko yung ano niya.
We do see
Ayun
a
no.
reset coming through here for Gumayushi and Karya. Not quite towards the first item yet for the Callisto, which would be pretty important for the next
But
fight.
isipin mo si si Maokai, parang galya lang din yan. Hyper CC.
Sabagay, mabilis magano yan eh, yung magja-jump sa'yo.
Oo.
We know exactly what Drake it's going to be. It's T1.
Na pala gago.
It's got to be Cloud. They've got the most clouds out of any other team at Wells.
You don't want him to have
Naka-gold drinker na si Owner, 11 minutes. He's the one, yung pinaka-fed dito.
Meanwhile, si Kerry nagdi-deward lang. Sana all ganyan support.
All ganyan support.
Support.
Hindi, sana ganyan yung ADC, kahit nag-roam yung support, di namamatay.
Oo.
Ulol, kahit naman maganda ADC kung bakit naman support.
And we'll be able to gather it here. Deception going to go wide, and it looks like Faker's not going to stick around for another plate.
Dragon pa, gagi.
Contest nila to. May TP yung Jace.
Hindi nila ko-contest.
Ay? Seryoso?
Hindi nila contest kasi
nag-recall.
Makakalahati na yung Dragon, nag-recall na yung Maokai.
Wala rin naman silang vision kaya okay. Good.
Pose a question.
Well, Atlas, I always want to believe that you're right about dragons. And in case of
Madudurog tong mga to sa Kalista, sinasabi ko.
And do you know who was actually the one that told
Ayun no? Alam ba natin niya?
Ang lambot ni Chris.
Lambot na ni Chris.
I've always been a Cloud believer.
Wait.
Yeah.
Si Light yung ADC nila, bakit si Chris yung what the fuck?
Exactly.
Kaya nga tinatanong ko sa'yo kanina kung napapansin mo.
Tinatanong ko kanina eh. Okay yung...
Hindi ngayon ko lang napansin.
Uli. Higat the ult. Higat the ult. Patay si Wiwi. Oh shit.
Ay, gago na ko sena.
And Light saves the play! T1 make the call before Zeus has back to all in on specifically the Maokai. Just finished his demonic embrace. Weiwei is able to stay alive. Light keeps him there. And a big win for Weibo.
I thought they could punish the missing flash that had been spent as Carry looking for an angle won't find
Oh shit, Faker. Yes, flash, chill down, chillax.
But they do have to invest the ultimate. Faker now not going to have that for the next play, and that's what Xiaohu wanted.
Yun yung ayaw ko na word na yun. Hayop talagang word yun. Yung control word dyan.
Dun.
Hayop yun eh. Hayop yun eh. Hindi ko chinecheck. Gala ko yung hayop eh.
That big farm lead is still keeping things relatively even, but both those scraps on the top side have gone Weibo's way.
And again, Weiwei to me has been the crucial factor here. 100% kill
Kaya
participation.
nang katidin ng
Able
katidin
to
ng...
make sure that T1 doesn't get that momentum.
Kala ko naka-spell book yung
is
yung tam.
necessarily in grave danger, but this means that the gold stays on parity, that Weibo still gets to scale into that mid to late game, where it can be incredibly impressive.
Okay, focus.
Might be getting ganked.
Walang flash the siya. Meron flash. Never mind.
Zeus is going to break those chains. Carry is looking for that handshake angle as already the Shy's done a fair bit of
Yes,
damage.
flash.
It is going to be enough as it's Elbow gaming for the Shy and he will go down.
Pwede sila mag-engage sa mid. Pwede sila mag-engage sa mid.
Good trigger.
Never mind.
Okay, baka hindi ito okay itong na binibigay kay Onyo yung kill. Kasi nag-fall off siya mid game.
Dying there with no TP does mean there's going to be a pretty big push. You can see Guma. Of course, you have to carry.
Malakas kasi sa early sa Leasing. Kailangan yung bailout. Fucking bailout, bro. Oh, ay hindi.
Executed ba?
Kailangan niya mag-execute dito.
So nothing given up. And Weibo walk away victorious again.
Weiwei has just had such an incredible journey as a player. You know, this guy first starting on V5, came in with them, played with BLG, and since joining, Weibo has made such a difference with this team, has really transformed the team, has such good pressure in the early stages, and him getting going early always spells good things for this team.
Certainly does. Let's have a look at the play one more time.
And as we look here, initially it looks like T1 wants to back off, but Weiwei goes very far back, but then crucially barely stays alive, right? And with
Ganda nung play.
there's no bailout value
You have to give him that.
Faker TP's in doesn't matter because Crisp is standing at the ready with Devour.
Yeah, Crisp is there and Light with some
Bullshit naman kasi 70 armor. 70 armor nang wala naman kasing armor na-idem.
Well played on the sidestep nonetheless. T1
Kaya ba nila?
continually going towards these
Nandiyan na si Faker pero papunta na din lahat to.
Walang TP sa siya tapos papunta na si Onyo. Wala silang flash. Doon yung face rush niya. No flash?
No flash. Good trade.
Okay na. Dito ko lang nakita maging aggressive tong Korean team.
That is what has been going their way all game long.
And now I'm wondering, can T1 also
all good
get themselves to this Dragon in time? I think they just have enough time to still get the backs in, make their way, spend their money, and then try and...
Bakas yung kain niya. Nakain na siya kanina. Sa mid.
Gotten every single objective thus far, and it will at the very least for Weibo to maybe make some tough decisions once they...